getting us on. Welcome back to another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. We talk about sports and sports entertainment. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
And here's another week without football. Pharaoh King.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
Shout out to Orlando, still doing it down here in the rainy season.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time ever checking us out, this is how we always start our podcast off. We always got to ask the brothers, how was their day? Shouta down in Orlando, man, how was your day?
Can't call it, brother. God is good. Get some good rain down here. And just enjoying life. Like I said last week, being intentional with my purpose on a daily basis. And it's working out well. So I'm just going to keep going down the path God set for me. Now I see where it ends me up.
Yeah, man. That's all you can do, man. Enjoy it. I don't know if y'all getting that rain that we had, because man, it was raining like for a whole goddamn week. Had to cut my grass twice because it rained so goddamn much.
It started raining today. It shouldn't stop raining until next Friday. It's supposed to rain the whole week.
Okay, man. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy the rain, and your garden is getting the needed rain that it needed. Not you have to go out there and use your money to water your garden. With that being said, Tim Dog, man, are you still in Be More? If so, how was your day, my brother?
Yeah, I'm still here. Got up early this morning, took my mom to Costco's, then we went to Giants, and then came back, unloaded. Oh my goodness, a lot of groceries, but I also had to go to a viewing. I have an uncle, my dad's brother, who passed away, and it was kind of good to go because I saw family members I haven't seen in 20, 30, even 40 years, and everyone knew me because I looked just like my dad. I mean, I looked just like him, and it was nice. Yes, man, fuck you. You look like the butt of an ass. How about that shit? No, but it was really nice. And my brother came with me, and people who haven't seen my brother in even longer, and it was a good feeling. And you know, even though it's sad at the same time, if that makes any sense.
No, man, I understand that, man. You know, you happy to see family, but it's a sad occasion. And like they say, only time you see family really is at a funeral. And you don't want to see them that way. You want your family to see them in a happy occasion. But you're happy to see them, but you're sad that you see them in that way. So, Tim Dog, hey, we truly understand what you're going through, man.
Hey, you know, enjoy man on the street. Hold on, you would love this even more. There was some family members like, is that the one from the podcast? I was like, yeah, because I always send out and you know, your clips and everything from Man on the Street about telling 47 and stuff, and I'm always tagging people in, and it was wild that some of them recognized me from the podcast. So, and they say they love us, by the way, too. So
that's what I'm talking about. Make sure you tell them to subscribe.
I'm sure. No. They already trust me. I'm sure they already have.
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you for that, man. I tell people that as well, man. A lot of people know me from the podcast as well, my videos. And when I went home, you know, the guy surprised me. Yeah, you the man on the street. So you never know who's watching. So, hey, tell your family thank you, man. And Tim Dog, man, condolences from us, man, for your uncle, man. Pharaoh King, man, how was your day, my brother?
Not bad. I want to shout out my sister's birthday today. She the big 4'3". I know you ain't supposed to tell a woman's age, but hell, she look like she's still a teenager.
Shit out of you when she see
you. She down there doing big things, as you guys see. When I share her little links and stuff like that. But as far as the job's a job. Who gives a shit? Just close to date on waking up and retiring. So, but other than that, I was telling the man on the street earlier before we got on, had to chase some birds out my damn bush, man. I don't know if they're trying to get it on or not. But this is the wrong night for that shit. So y'all got to go. I had to go out there and battle some birds in my doggone bush,
They
man.
take that shit
Like,
somewhere else.
You know what I'm saying? They in the bush. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to go, man. So
They thought they were having some problems. Here comes this fat motherfucker.
hey, you know what? They're the all black birds too. No, niggas, y'all got to go.
Now you being racist. Now you being racist. It's the blackbirds.
Yeah, they
Man, come on.
The motherfucker chased the damn bird out the goddamn
it's
tree.
quiet
Bird
now,
tried
thank
to
God, man.
They minding their own damn business.
mind
Yeah,
their own goddamn
making all
business.
that
Ain't
ruckus
bothering
out
no
there.
goddamn
Forget
body.
that.
But yeah, then
Sound
you
like
out there
Uncle
mess with the
Ruckus.
goddamn birds. Yeah. So I just like Uncle Ruckus with that one, man. But shit, I don't know what to say about that one. you got me lost for words.
Yeah,
Shit, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm glad you got the birds out of there, so we want to hear them getting it on. But yeah, I agree with you on that. Farrah, job's a job, man. Some days I wake up and I say to myself, "Is this the day I'm gonna go in and just tell them, fuck it, I'm done."
Mhm.
Hey, I'm getting there though. Trust me, I'm getting there. I'm getting
1,000
there.
more
And
subscribers.
See that y'all talking about that. Let me tell you something.
yeah. It's gonna have to hit pretty
Let
soon.
me tell you what the feeling is like, man, on the street. See, when I decided to walk out of Morgan and Morgan when I was working there back in the early, I retired, I literally got up and I asked my wife, I said, "Babe, these people drive me crazy. I gotta get up out of here." She was like, "Baby, quit. We'll be all right." I said, "You ain't got to say." I went into work. I was like, "Hey, I'm out of here."
Nah, I ain't gonna tell them shit. I ain't gonna tell them shit. I'm just gonna show up in my old uniform with a Class A jacket, some pants on, my PT shorts, and I'm just gonna let everybody know that they kiss my ass because I'm out.
hey, and Shada, he doing much better than me because I ain't saying shit. They just gonna realize I'm not there. No more.
Yeah. But as for me, fellas, man, the day went well. Like Pharaoh King said, another day working, man, another day close to retirement, another day saying the hell with this goddamn job. I got better things to do. It's just one of those things, man. You know, it's not a terrible job, man, but sometimes you just get tired of some of the bullshit that you got to go through.
Routine
and that's what it is, man. But hey, I'm gonna give it 100% while I'm there. But trust me, the 100% is going to be down to 0% the day that I quit. But fellas, man, we got a good interesting show for you.
It's spread out throughout the week.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your waist.
God. That shit caught me off guard, King. I'm sorry.
Hey man,
Anyway,
I hate ignorant ass niggas, man.
With that being said, my brothers, man, we got an interesting show, man. The NBA draft went down last night, but of course, we're gonna talk about my man Giannis first.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to South Beach, y'all. The Heat won the Giannis sweepstakes, acquiring the two-time MVP and Bobby Portis for a package that includes Tyler Hero, Kelly Ware, Jaime Jaquez Jr., and 3 first-round picks, including this year's 13th overall pick. That's according to ESPN. Now, Boston made a late push for Giannis, but ultimately, Milwaukee's leadership went with Miami's offer, and this closes the book on Giannis's tenure in Milwaukee, where he led the Bucks to the NBA title in 2021. He was named Defensive Player of the Year in 2020 and made first-team All-NBA 7 times and was selected as an All-Star 10 times.
Hey, I'm coming to you, Shada, because you down there in Orlando, close to Miami, the other way. But with that being said, did the Miami Heat instantly become championship contenders by adding Giannis, or did they give up too much depth to get him?
No, the Miami Heat. That was a great trade for them. The Miami Heat could build directly around Giannis and build a whole new roster. The players that they got rid of, it wasn't Tyler Hero. Been there for years. He had a game here and there in playoff, but he needed to go. And then you got Jaquez, Jaime Jaquez. You know, his sister went to USC. She just got to the WNBA.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So I think Giannis getting to Miami is the spark they need to get back to where they need to be. And Giannis is taking Bobby Portis. I like Bobby Portis, man. He taking Bobby Portis with him. That's like bringing in the daggone that old Udonis Haslem into Miami. That's how I look at Bobby Portis. So
yeah.
they did an excellent thing, man.
Yeah, Bobby Portis is one of those players that they need, and Giannis with Bam Adebayo, I think it would be a good look. That being said, Tim Dahl, how dangerous is Giannis and Bam Adebayo? I'm fucking it up already. Front court, Big T. front court, especially defensively in a playoff series, if they get to a playoff series?
Front court is good, but the back court is going to be suspect only because they got rid of the depth. And I understand what Shata is
What up,
saying,
bro? Law?
but to me, Miami, and they gave up 3 first-round picks.
Yeah.
So
And that's the thing I was saying too, Tim Dog, because you giving up for a person that, not saying that he's injury prone, but last couple of years he's been injury prone. And you giving up all that capital to build around Bam, but you're trying to win it all right now. So go ahead, Tim Dog.
And I mean, Miami will be competitive, but it's just going to take time because everyone knows how the Miami Heat culture is. It's built around being physically fit. It's built around the system that the coach has for the team, and it works for them as long as you have the right pieces. Oh boy, what's his name? He's with Golden State now. He didn't work out.
Butler, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler. He didn't work out because he didn't fit the system. But what the system is, everyone works together. You know,
can I ask you this, Tim Dog? You say Jimmy Butler didn't work out, but Jimmy Butler took him to the NBA Finals, even though it was in the bubble. They went to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and what they do to him the year after that?
No, I'm just saying it didn't work out. But you got to the ultimate game, but you didn't win it.
It wasn't in the cards for them to win.
Okay.
And what they do after that? They got rid of him. So that right there shows that if you don't fit the culture, you just won't fit the team. Now, Tyler Hero and them, I say they got the better of the deal only because now they can be the players that they were trained to be under old coach, and now take that and advances because now they have more liberty to be themselves instead of sticking within that system.
You know, I want to ask you this quick, Pharaoh. I want you to. Tim Dog said that Jimmy Butler didn't fit the culture, but he took him to the championship game. Is it the culture or was it Jimmy Butler's attitude that got him out of Miami? Because you could play in the culture and take, like I say, but your attitude would get you out of there. I don't think it was anything that happened on the court. I think it was something dealing with him, the way that he carried himself on all the teams, because he was with the Sixers, had an attitude problem. He was with Milwaukee. I believe Milwaukee, right?
Dennis Rodman, dog.
Yeah, like I said, he didn't fit the culture. Yeah, he's going to play and do what he wants, but as far as, I mean, you could tell every player from Miami Heat will tell you they have a strict regimen, body fat content and all that. So you have a player like Jimmy Butler. Yeah, he's a great player, but if he doesn't agree to everything that they're going through, of course, he's not part of the culture. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying his gameplay or anything. No.
Okay. Okay. What you say about that, Pharaoh? Then I'm gonna ask you the question I have for you, though.
Jimmy has been a problem. I mean, even during the bubble, they were saying that he was an issue, and then of course he looking like a broke ass Jamie Foxx. I believe it's just because he was living out his car all those years. And you know what I'm saying? And it's hard for him to fit anybody's regimen when he has a chip on his shoulder. Every team he goes, he got to prove himself. And like I said, he was a star player, but he wasn't an all-star player. So I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, then I have a love-hate relationship with Jimmy Butler because of the fact that we paid my man that went to Detroit. We traded him to Detroit, or he signed with Detroit, and we got rid of Jimmy Butler, and then I didn't get nothing in return. So I got love-hate with Jimmy Butler. That's why I was saying, Tim Dog, about the culture of Miami. I understand what you say. That's why I say I agree what you're saying. Yeah. But it seems though that every team that Jimmy Butler go to, it's like an attitude situation.
Yeah, like, where is he now?
It's not his gameplay, but it's like his attitudes that runs him out of those situations. Go ahead, Shot.
Oh, I know. I'm not agreeing with you. Of course it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
You not disagree with me.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude,
I got
I'm
you.
sorry.
I got you. Go ahead, Sean.
the thing with Jimmy Butler is when they traded for him and he was down there in Miami, I
you,
watched him.
Hold on, man. What the fuck that got to do with me, man? Because you sunburned.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I got something for you. He talking about he got a sunburn. He went to the World Cup in the stadium. Ain't no sun in the stadium.
Ain't no sun in that stadium. Yeah, your ass deserved to get sunburned. But go ahead, Sean, man. Happy to cut you off, man. Goddamn, why fuck me up, man?
Show me a picture.
Yeah. Like I was saying, man, Jimmy Butler is a good basketball player.
Yeah.
But the problem is he's been in the league for a minute. He's been chasing that ring, just like your boy, the glove from Seattle. He going from team to team trying to get that elusive ring. And
he finally got it though. The glove got that ring.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's the thing about it is with him in Miami was Jimmy Butler wasn't. Look at how he got to the team. Look at the stuff he used to do. I look at him as new age Dennis Rodman, and just doing something to daggone get attention. And I think it's time for him to retire. Though I don't think he has anything else to give anybody.
I'm not gonna say that he needs to retire, but I think that it's something that Tim Dog said that I agree with. When you go to a team, you got to buy into their culture. And Miami, there's a certain type of culture. Just like they say LeBron left. You know, when Pat Riley say no more eating cookies, and Dwayne Wade said, well, I know LeBron is gone after that because nobody messed with LeBron chocolate chip cookies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like to what you say, Tim Dog, you say that the culture of Miami is this. This is how we want to play basketball. And because it's not I guess a me team, it's a better all around team where we all play our parts. And for Jimmy Butler, for me, it seems as though that every team that he goes to, it's his attitudes that runs him out of town. I don't think it's his play. With that being said, you're right. James Harden, the same thing. Is he with the Clippers? No, Golden State.
Yeah,
and that's my point. Nobody knows
Miami is like
shit.
Miami is like the board. You know, they're a collective. Everybody does everything and knows what's going on.
Exactly.
Here comes Jimmy Butler, the virus, doing it. But with Giannis, all I'm saying was Miami's going to be good, but they're not going to be good now. They gave up 2026 first round, 2031 first round, 2033 first round, 2030 first round, 2033 second round. So to me, that right there says that you giving up a lot and gambling on two people to bring you back, but you giving up Tyler Hero, Jaime Vasquez, and whatever you say about them two, they are a threat at the perimeter. Go ahead. Finish your thoughts, Tim. With them being on a team, whereas you have some slight improvisation to your game, depending on what's going on. Whereas Miami, everything is structured. If you know what I'm saying, and who's to say that when they get to Milwaukee, they're gonna need a point guard. They're gonna need a man to run the ball because they don't have one right now. So
and I'm saying that Miami, there's so many guards in the NBA, man. Nobody's worried about that.
I understand what you're saying, Tim Dog, and that brings me to my next question on Pharaoh. Was Milwaukee smart to take Tyler Hero, Jimmy Vasquez, Jacquez, all these names and multiple picks, or did it lose a franchise legend for pennies on the dollar?
Well, you know what? I don't know, man, because like I said, we don't know those people. I don't know who the hell the Miami Heat is anymore, other than the coach Spoelstra.
Don't be doing like that. Don't be disrespectful.
I don't know, because with I'm surprised I don't see Theanis, whatever. He didn't go with them.
He got rejected. He tried to go. They rejected him.
That's my point. So and then the younger brother, where is he at? Because they got to travel with him. So
I'm gonna need the guy going to leave Giannis alone.
I don't know, man, because I don't see where he's going to win anything going to Miami.
But that's what I'm saying, and that's too.
They're going to be just a good defensive team. Who's going to put up points? And that's before you go shot. And I think that's what Tim Dog is basically saying.
You're giving up a Tyler Hero who can play the point guard or play guard, the one guard or the two, that was decent enough to be able to play with a Giannis and Bam. But now you got to find somebody else to fill that spot because Milwaukee has Tyler now. And I think that's going to be the telling point with the Heat this year, because you got two players, I hate to say it, basically playing the same position.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? The thing that gets me is Milwaukee is just like I forget the team I wanted to say, but they gave up a good team when they won the championship.
Yeah,
it's like when New Orleans won the damn the World Series.
World Series, yeah.
Yeah, and then next year they have a new team. They're the lowest paid, but they had a new team. These people are, and hell, what happened with what's the name this year? Seattle Seahawks got rid of players that got them to the Super Bowl. I don't understand what they're doing, but with Giannis, they did give up a Hall of Fame player for whatever amount of money it was. But I believe that they need to find somebody that they should have found somebody to play with them, because they got rid of the people that was playing with them.
Yeah, because
even though that was a tumultuous year that they had when they won it, I'm a little serious with that.
Because Drew Holiday was that piece that got them over the hump when he won the championship. And then when he went to Boston, it was that piece that Boston needed to win that championship. Right. Farrah, I know you got something you want to say to what not Farrah. Damn, I've been drinking. Shout out. Thank you. Help a brother out. Y'all see me over here struggling. Shout out. I know you got something to say what Farrah just said, but what I know. But whatever you need to say, answer this question as well.
Okay.
Does this trade prove Pat Riley still has one more superstar move left in him, or is Miami taking a huge gamble on Giannis carrying a thinner roster?
Okay. See, that question, that's a great question. Before I answer it, back to what King said, a lot of what you're saying is true, but you got to understand what the Miami Heat, the kind of offense and how they run their team. Bam Adebayo and Giannis you're saying that they play the same position, but Giannis has the ability to play at any position down in the block, and he has the athletic ability. I think the Heat made a huge jump in getting, because the thing is with the league now is players want to play with other players. You see what I'm saying? That's another draw. Y'all looking at it as saying he's giving up too much. He's bringing in a player that their players in the NBA want to play with. He's going to attract talent. That's the problem. That's why you go out and get players.
Can I ask you this though? Can I ask you this, Shada? Can I ask you this, Shada, before you answer the question that does Giannis make other players better? See, that's the key. He might be a great player in himself, but does he make another player better? If that was the case, he would still be in Milwaukee.
No, I think what Milwaukee had when they won the championship, they had a team that was locked in together. And after that team broke up and Middleton and all of them left, it was almost like they were trying to find their identity again. Giannis was drafted in the NBA when he was 19, 20, and he was young, didn't know what was going on. And look at him now. My thing is, when Miami puts him in the game with Bam Adebayo, who's gonna guard both of those guys down low? In the East, Joel Embiid gonna stop him?
But Shada, you making my point. Who the hell gonna pass him the goddamn ball? Who the hell gonna pass him the ball?
I made that statement before I started my conversation.
Okay, all right.
I led with, this is one of the things that a lot of teams are doing. They're getting players that's going to attract other players to play with.
Okay, all right.
So that's what I'm saying. Now, as far as your question goes,
so you're saying they one move away. Pat Riley still has to make another move to get that point guard, because I think Trae Young say that he's signing that max deal with Washington.
Right.
So he still has to make another move to get another person to make this trade worthwhile, in your opinion.
Yes, and I think that they looked at the board and they were like, okay, we will take Giannis and we could build with something, and somebody's going to come play with Giannis.
Okay, all right.
Somebody's going to come play with him.
I just want to say that, you know what, you kind of right, Shada. Only thing is that Giannis comes with a lot of baggage. I mean, money, which means that goes into the salary cap of the team. Now, free agency is the best thing for Miami right now because they really can't afford to do anything else because they got Giannis. And with the free agency, they can't get a really big top name player because Giannis making 50-something million a year. And then you got Bam Adebayo, who's making probably half that. So you got to think of the money and the salary cap. I think that's probably one reason why Milwaukee got rid of him too. They were anxious to because
Giannis wanted to be in a big market. Milwaukee,
yeah, but yeah, true that. But at the same time, you get rid of Giannis, you build up all this cap space, and you can get players to build around the young team that they trying to rebuild. Restart with. But
I hear you
Miami, but no. But you're right though. Giannis can attract other players that want to play with him. But
I agree too.
Miami can only pay certain players a certain amount.
But Miami is number 8.
You're still
in value. So
you still
out of the 30 teams
in this era, players are looking to win championships.
I bet you Miami be playing in luxury tax.
To win championships, so their investments are going towards winning and being competitive. And I'm telling you for a fact right now, mark my words, next year, I guarantee you when we come back and talk about this, the Heat gonna have a point guard who's playing with Giannis. I promise
you. Yeah, they gonna have a point guard, but they ain't gonna go nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have a point guard.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna tell you like this right now, though. I think Miami has a better chance of doing something in the East than the West.
Yeah,
man,
with that being said, shout out, the Pat Riley still has one more superstar move left in him, and that's what we basically talking about.
Yes,
okay.
He does.
Free agency. There you go.
There it is. Tim Dog, how much pressure is now on Erik Spoelstra to make this work immediately, especially with Miami giving up so many young pieces?
I think Erik Spoelstra is not thinking of immediately, like next season we need to win, only because he gave up a lot of stuff. I think he's thinking, hey, give me a year to get my team, get the players that I need, because right now they really can't afford to because they added Giannis and that huge salary cap. But Erik Spoelstra, he's done more with even less.
Yep.
So he's going to do something, but I don't think Miami is going to be that powerhouse that Shata is thinking they're going to be.
I don't think they're going to be a powerhouse. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I think they're just doing something to build for the future. That's my point.
Right, but it's not a right now thing. I think they just rebuilding. So, but it's not going to be a long rebuilding, only because they have 2 aging players on their team that are at that prime.
But you guys also remember the Miami situation a couple years ago. They had both the 3-point shot shooters, Duncan and Tyler Hero, and they couldn't do nothing together on the court to help them. So I don't see why they're keeping 2 players that's supposed to be so good that's not helping us doing nothing. So I don't think it's a bad move at all.
They can't do good if they're not on the court, and we know how Erik Spoelstra is.
Yeah. With that being said, they say Boston was in the run on Pharaoh. So did Boston miss a golden opportunity by failing to land Giannis? And did Miami just change the balance of power in the Eastern Conference?
I would say Golden State's their run is done, so I wouldn't have wasted my time going to them anyway.
Boston. Ain't no Golden State.
I don't know why I'm thinking freaking.
Because you said golden opportunity. You heard golden opportunity.
Well, no, didn't they get rid of Jaylen Brown? They got rid of Jaylen Brown, didn't they?
They were gonna get rid of him if they
was supposed. They say that the trade, if they was supposed to trade with Milwaukee, Jaylen Brown would have been in that trade. So,
I would have went to Miami because Boston is racist.
No, JB.
The hell with them. I would have went to Miami. I go down to Miami. Listen, that dude's been in the league 13 years, man. Giannis is not getting younger, and nobody can save Boston but themselves. So, I think he went where he wanted to go. He did LeBron James. You know what I mean? Trying to rebuild his career.
It was also because Miami gave up first-round picks.
That's fine, but still, I just think it's a better move for Giannis.
Yeah, but that's
what I'm saying. It'd be a better move for Giannis. Yeah, but
but that's what I'm saying. With Boston probably wanting to do a star for a star, Jaylen Brown for Giannis, I'm not giving up all those first round picks because Boston is in the mind frame of I still got Tatum, which is a young player. I still got a young core around him. I'm not going to give up my future for an alien player that may not be there at the end of the goddamn season. And you know, like I say, Giannis is ball dominant too, though. You see what I'm saying? And Boston, if you look at them, Boston is a spread around team as well. That's why I mean,
Jaylen Brown is $314 million as well. So I got to get my money back off of that dude.
Exactly.
They got his money back. He had a fantastic season.
I need return on my investment. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I think that, and that's why I think that they didn't do that trade didn't work because Boston was not going to give up all those assets, their future. Because before they won it back in 2008, Boston was garbage. Boston was garbage, and they done been down in the cellar. And they don't want to be in the cellar any goddamn more. So yeah, everybody, we will see. We will see. Like I say, you know, what's going to happen this year. You know, I know Philly. We're not gonna be in the championship game, so I'm not gonna get my goddamn hopes up.
Y'all gonna be in the NIT, not in the tournament.
No, we gonna be. We went in the mid-season cup. That's my championship. But with that being said, fellas, man,
it's called a Jock Cup.
That's all right.
Holding these nuts.
Long as it goddamn cup, it got these nuts either, I'll take it. Long as it say championship on the end, I'm taking it. With that being said, fellas, another thing went down last night, which is the 2026 NBA draft.
With the first pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Anise Dabansa Jr. from Brigham Young University. With the second pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Darren Peterson from the University of Kansas. With the third pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Cameron Boozer from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Caleb Wilson from the University of North Carolina. With the fifth pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the LA Clippers select Keaton Wagler from the University of Illinois. With the sixth pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Michael Brown Jr. from the University of Louisville. With the seventh pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Darius Acuff Jr. from the University of Arkansas. With the eighth pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kingston Flemings from the University of Houston. With the ninth pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Morez Johnson Jr. from the University of Michigan. With the 10th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Braden Burries from the University of Arizona.
No, I wasn't going to do all 30 damn team. I only doing the top 10.
Thank you. I was wondering.
No,
I started to get up and go take a
10.
shit.
If y'all just like me and Pharaoh, when they call out those names, I'm saying to myself, I don't know who the fuck these is either.
Only know one of them.
But with that being said, we gonna talk about the draft. But with that being said, fellas, we need to get on our goddamn jobs. We need to watch college basketball from now on. Coming to you, Pharaoh. Talk about your Wizards. I know that's not your team, but they in Washington. Did the Wizards make the obvious right move by taking AJ number one? I can't pronounce the last name, just like I couldn't pronounce Giannis.
He's Jamaican too.
I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, when Giannis came out, I couldn't say Giannis Antetokounmpo until later.
I still can't say
I can say it, but I'm gonna get this goddamn year. I'm gonna get it before next year. Yeah. So, is there pressure on Washington now to build around him the right way immediately?
Who do they have now?
Trae Young.
Yeah,
they got Trae Young. They got Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wouldn't say they have because I think they're gonna use Trae Young to build the team with.
You gotta go to Washington to die, man.
Hey, like
These guys go to Washington to die.
The problem with Washington, the Wizards, is their team colors. I think the team colors is what's killing them because and the name,
The logo,
this red, white, and blue shit. I don't know what's going on. But
and the logo.
I wish they would have took Boozer. I'll be honest with you.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired of them having a team. They just don't never.
No.
You see, my cousin follow. He say that Washington still got $33 million space left too. So they still got a lot of space. And I guess that's why, the question is basically like that, try to build around him to find somebody else to go with those pieces.
I don't even know how he plays. So I can't say you're building around somebody if I don't know how he plays.
I guess
there's all these one and dones, man. I don't know these guys anymore.
I guess with the number one pick, it comes so much pressure. And I think that's what it is, especially if you got Trae Young, you got Anthony Davis, which is also was a former number one pick. If you can stay healthy, and I think they got one more person there as well. And now you're adding this young talent. But like to what you're saying, Pharaoh, and to what Cuz is saying is that if you got that cap space, would you get rid of an Anthony Davis to try to bring somebody else in?
Man, I wouldn't have Anthony Davis on my team.
Okay. All right. I got that. I'm just saying.
He plays 20 games, earns $50-something million because he hurt a fingernail, and they still paying him from the Lakers.
Your man,
you got to go.
I'm not checking him out, Cuz. I got to check him out.
Right. You see what he just put up?
Yeah, he said he's nice. But like I say, that's in college. They're all nice in college. But that pros.
Kwame Brown was nice in high school, and then he got to the NBA.
Name me a player that went to Washington, to the Washington Bullets or the Washington whatever, and they came out of there not scarred the hell up or done with basketball.
Bradley Beal.
Where's Bradley Beal now?
He's retired.
Okay, he's scarred up.
No, retired. He got hurt.
He scarred his ass right to retirement.
No. But see, y'all fail to realize that the Wizards have a young and upcoming team. As a matter of fact, Justin Champagnie is the leader and new up and coming star in the NBA. They got Trae Young. Who's also an all-star. And even though he kind of sucks right now, they got D'Angelo Russell. He's just there for experience. But they have a young core that's been playing well. But they have a young core that's been playing nice. With the addition of this dude, because this dude is nice. He's like one of those guards.
I don't give a damn. All of them could be. All of them are nice. All of them are NBA.
All they need is a good coach.
All of them are nice. All of them are nice because they made it to the NBA. But they in the watch.
Some of them are good, maybe.
You can't be good. You can't be good. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and some of y'all may disagree with me. You can't be decent or whatever to make it to the highest level in a professional sport. There's no, because if you look at the history of basketball, there has only been, since I forgot when basketball started, a total of 5,000 players that play professional basketball, NBA basketball. So all those guys are great. Because go ahead.
There's 5 highlights from his freshman year, which is his only year with BYU. He led the nation in scoring with 25.5 points per game, with 894 total points, and whatever. First player in Big 12 history with 30-plus points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists in a game, Eastern Washington. Who the fuck is that? Broke BYU's freshman scoring record with 43 points. They never had black people play for BYU in the first goddamn place against Utah. Set Big 12 tournament freshman scoring record with 40 points versus Kansas State, and they suck anyway. And their first freshman with 30 points in the NCAA tournament debut since Steph Curry. That's just 1 year. Why didn't you stay a couple years so we can understand and know who you are? If you had that great of a season, why can't I stay 1 or 2 more seasons? Get my game right, come to the NBA. Now I'm that guy we're talking about or we're used to seeing. But
that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. When you go to Washington, Washington is a burial ground. The coaching, it has to be a big part of it. And also the player has to buy into what they're doing in Washington. And
so Jordan couldn't do it. Why do you think he's going to do it?
Well, Jordan was 40 years old. I mean, I'm not. See, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not like these LeBron haters.
Damn, shot.
I'm not like these LeBron haters that think that LeBron at the age of 41 should be the star of the team. Jordan was 40 years old. Jordan prime been past him. Jordan was just there. Jordan was just there. He was just there to try to get part ownership of the Wizards, and that's why he went there, and that's what they told him, and they did his ass dirty. So I'm gonna give Jordan a pass on that. I'm gonna give him a pass on that. But these young players that they got, except for Anthony Davis, who's injury prone, Trae Young's still a reasonable guard that can get the job done. D'Angelo Russell being the number 2 pick, he never panned out the way that he should have panned out, being number 2 pick. And so yeah, he's a serviceable player. But with this young player, you need somebody to help him learn the ropes of the NBA. Like Pharaoh say, coming out after 1 year, the press is going to be on him just because he is the number 1 pick. But that being said, moving off of that, coming to you, Tim Dog, I can say Darren Peterson. See, I can say that name. Darren Peterson went number 2 to Utah. Is he the Jazz future franchise guard, or will people look back and say he should have gone number 1?
Only time can tell, because right now we don't have a comparison of anything. We haven't seen him played in a game, but neither one of these players play in a game. So until we do, and not saying the first game, but maybe to All-Star, then you can evaluate those players and say if it was worth it or not. And sometimes even in training camp, you can tell a person's ability and their effort. So I just say wait and see, and time could tell. But as far as Utah, they got a solid guard, so ain't no question about that.
So, yeah, you're totally correct when you say time will tell, because we all look back at what's the man that went number 1 over Kevin Durant. It was between him. He went to Portland, and it went Greg Oden. Remember that? Greg Oden. Should it take Greg Oden, or should it take Durant? Of course, Durant has become the better player. If they go back and draft now, just like when Ben Simmons went number 1. Who would have known that Ben Simmons would be at the goddamn NBA right now, being the number 1 pick? Fellas, I always got shit going back to Philly. Going back to Tatum. Tatum with number 3. Tatum with number 3 to the Boston Celtics, and we took a man who couldn't shoot, but somehow he got a hiccup in his goddamn shot. You know what I'm saying? And now he's not even in the goddamn league. So you can't tell how a player is going to turn out. Great point that you made, Tim Dog, because of the fact that we haven't seen him play in the NBA. Shawty, you had something you want to say.
Yeah, and that goes great with my point about Washington. But just to go ahead and tell y'all why I say people go to Washington to die. The top 10 players in Washington history, that were the greatest player for Washington: Wes Unseld, Gilbert Arenas, John Wall, Gus Johnson, and William Bellamy. I don't know who that is.
I know. I heard of him.
Paul Chenier and Chris Webber. All of them played for Washington.
I forgot he played with them.
Yeah.
Oh, but the question is, how long did they? No, Shot. Okay. Come on now. Okay. Some may have played with them after their career, and only one that played with them throughout those career, Wes Unseld and Bradley Beal. I mean, not Bradley Beal.
John Wall, but no, John Wall was in John Wall's in the prime, and Chris Webber's in his prime too, because Chris Webber left
but still, he started. No, I mean, he started that, but he didn't finish.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. It's the culture. It's the culture of the Wizards, man. I don't think it's the players, man. Like you say, Tim Dog, you brought it up earlier. It's the culture. They don't have a culture of winning.
They didn't have a coach that was.
That's just they changed their name to the Wizards.
But I'm just saying they don't have. They just don't have. I'm not saying that they can't find their way, and I hope this young man, gets the chance to shine. But of course, like we always say, man, it's just the fact that it's the Wizards. It used to be the Knicks, now it's the Wizards. I'm just saying, it is what it is, you know. And next is going to be the Sixers because I'm already on that damn train.
What you mean next going to be?
Yeah, it's going to be the
Talking about
Sixers.
Joel Embiid. You ain't gonna down my Knicks champions all on this podcast being disrespectful.
Fuck them Knicks. Y'all already break the damn team up. Y'all be right back at the bottom of the barrel. Y'all gonna be.
They want to beat up the fans. How you gonna beat up the fans?
Hey, Pharaoh, check this out, Pharaoh. Y'all gonna be the Florida Marlins of the NBA.
There it is.
Oh man, not Florida. How about the Chicago Cubs?
Oh,
The Knicks.
You know
the
what?
Knicks have never been anything like
You're
the
damn right,
daggone
Tim Dog.
Florida
They get the
Marlins.
same-
We've
You
always
miss-
been competitive.
You missing the point. What I'm saying, Pharaoh. Once they
Yeah.
won the championship,
Shota.
like Pharaoh say, I mean Shadow. I say Shadow. I be stop drinking. Because Pharaoh the one that brought it up. He brought it up, but he talked about the Florida Marlins after they won the World Series. What did the owner do the next year? Broke up the goddamn team.
Yep.
And you even
Sure
said
did.
it in a damn text message that you sent out. I told y'all, Dolan, he's fucking up the team already.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying y'all gonna be the Florida Marlins who won the championship and was garbage the next year, and the goddamn Knicks gonna be garbage because
Oh, matter
Dolan
of
gonna
fact,
fuck the damn
I got
team
one
up.
better. I got
Never
one
be
better. I got
garbage.
one better.
Let's hear it.
The,
Let's hear it.
the,
Never be garbage.
Washington Nationals did that shit after they
Yeah.
won the
First
World
of all,
Series in
y'all talking about the
2019.
The Knicks and the daggone New York Yankees and the Mets are the only teams in daggone New York that actually keep a loyal fan base, and the Giants. That's it.
I ain't saying nothing about the fan base. I say the team gonna be garbage.
Ownership.
Hey, Shotter. Don't act like y'all just started winning 2 years ago now. Y'all,
No,
you
it's
acting
not
like
like
y'all
we
been winning all these goddamn years.
You talking disrespectful like the Knicks have been the Sixers. The Knicks ain't never been the Sixers.
Bullshit. The Knicks was the Sixers before the Sixers became the Sixers. What the hell are you
Okay.
talking about? What the
Let's
hell
go
are you
ahead.
talking
You wanna
about?
compare-
What
you
the
wanna
hell are
compare
you
players?
talking about, Shotter? What the hell are you
Post
talking
Patrick
about?
Ewing and post Carmelo
Sixers-
Anthony.
Brickland
the
or
Knicks have been
Brickland
the
Patrick
Sixers.
Ewing.
The Knicks have been the Sixers before the Sixers was the goddamn Sixers. Shotter, get the hell up out of here. Don't go there, Shotter. Shotter, don't go there,
First
Shotter.
of all,
Shotter, y'all was so bad. 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 Hey, Shotter. Shotter, y'all was so. That's why I say the Knicks
All
was
year
the
you been talking
Sixers
about
before the
Joel Embiid.
Sixers became. What I just say, the Knicks
All
was the
year.
Sixers before the Sixers was the Sixers. Shotter, y'all was so bad. What was that movie on Pharaoh that me and you like with Jamie Foxx? The guy playing the keyboard with the soul come back down. Oh shit!
Oh,
man, I know what you're talking about.
Soul.
I know what you're talking about.
So,
What
yeah.
the soul say? Hey, I like messing with this team. Guy go up for a dunk, he slips. Yeah, it was the Knicks. That's how much garbage y'all was. Come on, man.
Not
Come
only that,
on, man.
but hey, the team was so bad. The team was so
We've been
bad.
bad,
They
but
was
we've never
kicking.
been garbage.
No.
We've never
The
been
team was so bad.
Bullshit.
Hey, the
We
team
were
was so bad
garbage.
that they almost kicked their only favorite fan
you
out
gonna make it
in Spike Lee. How bad can you be to kick your only fan out? Because he didn't decide he wanted to go through a different
I
door.
just want to give y'all facts.
Y'all gonna about to kick your own super fan out
But that
because of
being
the
said-
damn owner.
But that
That's
being said,
horrible.
we got to move along, man. We got to move along, man. But that being
Oh my
said,
goodness.
Tim Dog,
That-
with Cameron
yeah.
Boozer landing in Memphis, did I ask you that question already? In Memphis
No.
at number 3, do the Grizzlies not have the toughest young front court in the league? Because they still got Ja Morant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I could have sworn when old boy went to Washington that Utah would get Boozer. Just
I
to,
thought
you
so
know,
too. Yeah.
Yeah, and when they
Yeah.
didn't, I was like, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
I mean, I said, but yeah, oh yeah, and they're gonna be just like OKC when they first started, and you know, like they were Memphis used to be when Ja Morant, you know, the pre-Chargers days.
He had his head on right.
Yeah,
We had his head straight.
And-
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
and not only that, his son, his sons, they some bad boys. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. They all about basketball. They all about looking good and shining and winning. And it's not just about them. It's about the team.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and old boy Duke, how many assists he? Like 8 assists a game.
Yeah.
Besides
Yeah, but-
22 points.
Yeah,
That
but-
shows right there that he's not selfish. When you have more assists than rebounds, to me that's a win-win.
Boozer is just like what's his name, son? Carmelo Anthony does. We know about them. We know the kind of basketball that they play because
their
they
pedigree.
They come from good stock, as they say, right?
Their pedigree.
They come from good stock. We don't know these other guys because they never got that type of coverage. But Boozer was good when he was coming through high school, went to AAU. He went to Duke. We knew he was going to follow his father's shoes, and he did just what his dad did, if not better. It's just that we know him as the son of Carlos. So I would take a chance with him because I know I'm going to get somebody that knows the game, and I can build with that guy. That's why I didn't understand why he didn't go over the Diastra guy, whatever. Just because he went to BYU, he played in a lighter conference.
But he may
but
be
he's still a good player. I'm not saying
he's athletic. The boy is athletic.
But Boozer's athletic. But John Morant's athletic, and look at him.
The only thing about Boozer that separates him from the other dude is his shooting as far as mid-range. Boozer's mid-range isn't as good as old boy. Now, as far as the threes, they're about the same, 30%. But that mid-range is a difference, and that's what you want to develop.
They all 1-year players, though, Tim Dog.
Yeah, true that. No, I
know what you're work on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gonna get some work on the board.
Giannis wasn't what he was when he first came in. Now look at him.
Washington looking at who's the most prepared.
Wemby wasn't what he was when he first came in. 3 years later, look what he did. He went to the finals.
So did Giannis.
But Wemby was different only because he showed glimpses of what he can do. Whereas old boy going to Washington, he showed what he can do. Whereas Boozer, he can shoot a mid-range, but he's not as effective. And I think that's also what the team needs.
But Duke wasn't an effective team this year, so for him to stand out with a team that was subpar was pretty damn good.
Yeah, but Boozer is a bruiser.
Yeah.
He's going to get you them boards, and he's going to dish them down.
And I'll take that. Yeah.
And
like I say, we probably be talking about this draft like we talk about every other draft. But who went number one, who went number one, then who went whatever. Because it could be one of these players. I don't know him, Shada. Farrah, I was going to ask you this question, but you don't know him either, so I'm going to go to Shada because Shada watch sports all goddamn day.
Damn right.
Which top 10 pick has the biggest bust risk? Caleb Wilson, Keaton Wagler, Michael Brown Jr., Daryl Acuff, Kingston Flemings, Morris Johnson, or Braden Burries? Burries, yeah.
I'm going with Braden Burries because his name don't sound right. I'm just picking. I'm flipping coins here.
Okay, then. All right. What you got, Shada?
I don't care because I don't know none of them.
Hey.
Oh shit.
What did Joe say? Mike.
Joe
yeah. Mike. He played two. He played 2 years, all 82 games.
Yeah. What you got?
That is my goal. Seeing that it's my goal, my turn. I'm on my second. Let me finish because y'all want to talk about the Knicks. I'm gonna go give y'all facts since y'all want to talk about the Knicks. Here we go. Let's put the facts out there, Mr. Man on the Street.
Hey, go ahead.
Anna, you business, Shada.
We're gonna go with data points.
Go ahead.
Wins. Knicks 45, Sixers 38. Points per game 104. 103.
No. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Head to head?
I'm talking exactly.
No, I'm talking about overall record. I'm not talking about us playing head to head
between the Sixers and the Knicks.
I'm not talking about overall record. I'm talking about the season again, not just the Sixers. No, I'm not changing that. I'm talking about how garbage y'all was. Y'all wasn't even making the goddamn playoffs.
Let me go get my popcorn.
52-point win percentage compared to y'all 45. Watch your mouth when you talk about my Knicks, player. Watch your mouth.
Man, they talk about themselves. What are you talking about?
I didn't make that up. Those are facts. You can't argue facts.
All I'm saying is, Shada, is up until the last 2 years, the Knicks has been garbage.
But how can you call a team garbage when y'all worse than us?
He always said his team was garbage, though.
We just became the Knicks. We just became the Knicks the last 2 years.
You're not listening.
And we made the playoffs.
I'm telling you.
And we made the playoffs. Don't talk about the Knicks been the damn Knicks.
Go on, Farrell. Interject.
They've been garbage. Come on, man.
I'm gonna say this. I don't watch basketball, right? I'm not a basketball fanatic. Who cares? touch fouls and all this bullshit going on. Ever since the 90s, I don't know shit about the Knicks. The only reason I knew about the Knicks was during the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. And that's me not knowing the game.
You don't remember the Carmelo Anthony days?
Carmelo was played out by the time he got to the Knicks.
I'm just saying,
He
man.
was played out.
I'm just saying.
Because he
I'm
was
just
in his
saying. I'm happy.
hometown.
I'm happy
Shoot
that
that same little shot from the damn elbow.
I'm happy that the Knicks won. I'm happy that the Knicks won the championship.
That little fadeaway.
I'm happy that the Knicks won the championship.
I'm not going with that, but you said that they're garbage, and I'm just telling you right
The
now.
Knicks has
you can't
Shada.
have a team that has the worst record.
Shada. I want you to go back the last 10 years. I'm gonna give you 10 years. No matter of fact, since 2010, tell me what the Knicks record was compared to the Sixers.
Losing because they didn't go nowhere.
Exactly.
So,
and that I know.
I'm not a fan of basketball.
What I'm trying to say, Shada, is this. What I'm trying to say, Shada, is this. I'm glad that the Knicks finally won. Trust me, I'm glad. I'm glad that they won. But y'all might be the Florida Marlins because Dolan gonna fuck the damn team up. He got the championship. Once he said that y'all going to see number 47. Yes. Once he said y'all going to see number 47, right then and there, I knew y'all season was done.
That's right.
The same thing I said when old boy went and played golf with Trump. I knew my season was done with the Eagles. I knew it because that bad luck shit carries over. Trust me.
Man on the street, to answer your question, 2016-17, 31 and 51. 2017-18, 29 and 53. 18-19, 17-65.
Who's
19-20, the Knicks.
Exactly.
Hold on. 19-20, which was a shortened season, 21-45. 2021, 41-31. 21-22, 37-45. 2022-23, they got 47-35. 23-24, they got 50-32. 24-25, 51-31. 25-26, 53-29.
So you telling
The
me
Knicks just got
they have not got 60 wins since 1999?
I'm not worried about it. I'm just talking about the winning record. That's what I'm trying to tell Shot. The Knicks has been garbage way longer than the goddamn Sixers. Trust me, I know. And the Sixers have had some garbage years.
Your question,
I know.
You asked me a question on here, the Philadelphia 76ers and the New York Knicks over the last 10 years. The Knicks, the Sixers have a .600 and we have 475.
What?
Huh?
The winning percentage for the Sixers is 600 and for us is 475. That's the win percentage over the last 10 years, them head to head.
Okay, that's still.
No, we ain't talking head to head. We talking the whole season.
That's what the man on the street said. He said the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So that's the Knicks is still lower than the Sixers, right?
Yeah, in the last 10 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
then.
Garbage.
So you prove my point.
All right, this is the last 10 years we're garbage. I got you.
You're not even 500. That's not even Dallas Cowboy record.
Let's move on.
Shelton, you crazy.
I'm not doing this with you.
The Dallas Cowboys got a better winning record.
Let's move on, man, because we got a lot of more show to get to, man. Hey, man, like I say, shout out to the Knicks for winning the championship. Hey, brought it back home to the Kings. The Sixers up next, though. With that being said, fellas. With that being said, God damn it, Shot, you done threw me off my shit.
I'd be happier for the Knicks if they didn't have Dolan as the.
We don't give a damn if you're happy for us or not. We won the championship. That's
With
all
that
we
being
feel.
said,
No. It's just that Dolan has overshadowed the accomplishment of the team for the simple antics that he's done. That's what I'm saying.
We don't.
Yeah.
I know we don't.
talk
I
about
get
Dolan.
that,
We don't
Shada,
give a damn about
but
Dolan.
I'm not a fan of the Knicks. So what I see the Knicks doing, I applaud them. But I would say if it wasn't for Dolan, I'd be more happy for a team that I don't root for. But Dolan makes me not want to root for him. So
I hear you.
You'd be happy for an organism that didn't stop too.
with that being said, fellas, move along. We got to move the show along.
I don't need that torment.
We got to move along because the man on the street got to eat here pretty soon. Hey, check this out. The Dallas Mavericks find their head coach, but was it the right coach?
The Dallas Mavericks are hiring Michigan's Dusty May as their next head coach, confirmed by the fine folks over here at CBS Sports. He comes over to Dallas after leading the Wolverines to their first national championship since 1989. May, of course, will take over for Jason Kidd, who mutually parted ways with the organization after 5 seasons. This Mavs team, of course, led by the #1 overall pick, Cooper Flagg, and May was a winner in college. The most wins in the first 2 seasons as a head coach of any school. No one's had more than him or John Calipari back with Kentucky in 2009-2011. That smile headed to Dallas to be an NBA head coach.
Hey, Pharaoh, did the Mavericks make a bold genius move hiring Dusty, fucking name Dusty May from Michigan, or is this another risky college to NBA experiment?
I believe in an experiment because you still had Sean Sweeney out there that coached under what's his name, Jason Kidd. I don't know who else was available out there, but I do remember that name.
Thibodeau's still out there. I think Thibodeau's still out there. I don't think Thibodeau got a job.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have.
We probably don't want one.
They don't want him.
You probably don't.
You think so?
Yeah, they don't want him. He's too strict. They don't like the fact. I was watching something on one of these YouTube channels talking about what the players was talking about it, and I agree with the players. They were like, nobody wants to go to Dallas because the fact of the matter is, when you go to Dallas, players there don't get the love that they think that they should get in Dallas. Doncic and what's the tall dude they spit for Dallas? Lewinsky?
Yeah,
they got all the love, but all the other players that go to Dallas don't get no love.
Oh, so once you white, so the white, you know you're right type of thing.
No, yeah. Jason Terry got some love there though. I mean, the Jet, because because he helped him.
That Dallas team is a completely like it's an anomaly. That whole thing was an anomaly.
But
I don't know. I just think it's an experiment.
Okay, then
I don't know.
Shada, coming to you with this one, Shada.
Sure.
The Mavs, they got the head coach, but they also took the number 9. They took Marius Johnson Jr. from Michigan at number 9, right after hiring Dusty May. Was that a roster building, or does it look like the new coach had too much influence too fast?
The new coach had too much influence too fast because number one, college basketball and NBA are 2 different worlds, completely 2 different worlds. You cannot. We have seen this over and over in college football, in college basketball, in any sport. Going from college to the pros is a complete different structure. You're talking to grown men that's getting paid money. In college, you're talking about kids. You're trying to train them to get ready for the NBA. So I'm saying, so when he goes there, it's almost like he's got to take off his hat. That's talking to college students, and now I'm talking to grown-ass men and to getting them to execute on the court. That's not an easy transition.
That's the Urban Meyer bullshit.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
And plus, you know, the players are they're making more money. The star players are making more money than their goddamn coach. Yeah. But that being said, Tim Dahl, if the Mavericks start slow, will fans blame the new coach, or will the Heat go right back on ownership and the front office?
Man, he will go to the ownership because he owned the damn team, and it's a new owner who can do whatever the hell he wants because he's probably the 3rd richest owner in the NBA. And he's not, and
he's not Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban was a lovable owner. You know what I'm saying? Because and I think that's why, you know, for all those years when the Mavs were garbage, but Mark Cuban brought that, I'm gonna sit on the court right with the fans. I'm not gonna sit in the skybox. I'm gonna be right there on the floor with y'all. Go ahead.
And because he was a fan of the sport, whereas this new owner, he's not a fan of the sport. He's a fan of the money. He's a fan of the investment. He's trying to make his investment better.
Oh, Dan Snyder.
Thank you. But hopefully, unlike Dan Snyder, he won't go in there.
Back up. Don't rant. Dan Snyder. Yo, Dan Snyder?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
The one that
remember
our team up.
Remember when he bought the team, he went all crazy, did all the sexual assaults.
Remember the Albert Haysworth check?
No, I didn't know Dan Snyder was the owner of the Mavs now. Oh, shit.
No,
Okay.
he's
No,
not.
he didn't say it.
No, no,
Oh,
he's
okay.
not.
I
No,
was
he
gonna
was
say, God
he was
damn.
comparing.
That was a comparison.
Oh,
to
oh,
what's going on.
Oh, you compared him to Dan Snyder. Okay, I'm like, God damn. That's why I say Dan Snyder over there math
I'm
thing
about,
with
to,
his shit.
I'm about to text
Okay.
Kim right now and tell her to take your drink.
like that.
No, man. I misheard y'all. I just misheard y'all. But go on, carry on. Tim, dog, my bad. Fuck all y'all. I ain't drunk. I heard Dan Snyder. That shit brought back flashback. I knew he was a garbage ass owner. I don't know this owner. Oh shit! God damn.
Once again, this owner, he's doing what he thinks
Not
is
Dan
going to make
Snyder.
him a better. No. His name is Masai Ajuri. He's
Okay.
I don't know what he's from,
African name?
but he's black. But he's
Okay,
black.
okay,
But he's
power to
more
the
like
people
an
then.
Indian. But he's
Oh,
like
okay.
Indian or African or something like that.
Okay. All right.
And
They're trying to
to
get
me,
what Toronto did. Toronto Raptors. Look at them African general manager.
Go ahead, Tim. Dog. Finish your thought, man.
I still hate a nigga.
Well, y'all stupid, man.
Yeah, we real stupid.
No, but think about it. We talked about this before. With new ownership, they want their own people. They want
Yeah.
to do their own thing. And
Yeah.
by him being the owner, this is his way of flexing his muscle. he may not know what he's doing as far as the NBA team, but he's making a business move to me. And by hiring this coach, whereas the coach probably knew somebody who knew somebody, and they say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get him." But those 2 years, he's that coach, what's his name? He still had old boys players from Michigan when he got fired.
Yeah, he got a boy from the Fab
So
Five.
you're talking about some reverse
what's his
situation.
name?
Oh, I know you're talking about the Fab
Right.
Five, Juwan Howard.
Yeah, Juwan Howard. Yeah, so except for the freshmen and the seniors that left, that was still pretty much his team.
And I think that was a good. And I think by them picking up the old boy at number 9, he played for him, so he already got that chemistry. And
Right.
now he is a young team in Dallas. And like you say, the front office is new front office. I got a young player who's I think this is his second year on Flag, right? Cooper Flag. This is
Young
his
coach.
second
Yeah,
year.
this is second
We
year.
got a new head coach, and then we got number 9 pick. So I got this nucleus that we can actually build around to build
And
a
you
championship.
still have Kyrie Irving.
You still got Kyrie Irving, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? You still got that veteran leadership, but would Kyrie be able to handle that pressure? Because he wanted to go to Boston, they had that leadership pressure, and he couldn't handle that pressure. See, Tim Dog, that's a good point that you just made. But that being said, Pharaoh,
Yeah.
what will make this hire a success in year 1? Playoffs, player development, a better culture, or simply proving the franchise has a real direction again?
Where's Kyrie Irving?
He's still there,
He's
but he was hurt.
injured. He's still there.
No, I
still
saw
there.
him the other day. He's doing pretty good on that leg. Oh man, I don't know.
Now.
I don't know what the
They
Dallas
didn't go to the
Mavericks would need.
playoffs.
Yeah, I mean they have to go to the playoffs to show that it wasn't Luka that was, the head of the team or leading the team, or whatever the case is. Not a
Let me
Luka's
ask you
gone.
this. Like I say, Pharaoh, to make it successful, the playoffs could be the ultimate, but you got a new head coach, you got a new ownership, you got a new general manager, you got all these young pieces. If they don't make the playoffs, right? But they make the playoffs, I think that'd be the ceiling. But with all these other things like player development, if you see Cooper Flag make a huge jump because you got this head coach, you see what I'm saying? Instead of him playing, I ain't saying he played like. I'm not saying that he
I would
played.
say they just need a winning record, man, in the division that they're in. Just give me a winning record for
All
the
I know
first
is
year,
this-
and I'll be happy.
Prove that you're going in the right direction.
And you guys are absolutely right in that take, because here's the thing you got to remember. Dallas was struggling for a long time until Dirk got there. And then they established a winning culture. They're right back to where they were before Dirk got there. And they're not going to stand for it. So if he don't come in there and do something, especially with a new nucleus, he has no excuse because everybody's new.
If he don't do better than Jason Kidd,
You got to.
Yeah, but that's why.
I'm just like, give me a winning record. Give me above 500 record that gives me some opportunity to make some changes in the offseason to possibly make a playoff run the next season. I'd be happy with that.
And I think that what you're basically, I agree with everybody, even if you don't have a winning record, but I see positive moves in Cooper Flag from year 1 to year 2.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
yeah. He's gonna be a monster.
especially, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to see that. Especially, I want to see what Kyrie could do coming back off an injury. Can
But
he
you guys
beat
don't
it?
say, remember, the film now. People got film on Cooper Flag now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Would he be able to make that jump
Yeah,
there
yeah.
with
Now,
Kyrie
you gotta
Irving?
work on the offseason to make this
Can he
better.
make that? Can he become that leader that that we want him to be? Because we saw when he went to Boston, he wasn't that leader. I don't think he was in Boston more than 2 years. We saw when he went to Brooklyn.
He couldn't handle the pressure.
Yeah, you know, I don't think he was in Brooklyn more than 1 year. So you want to see your veteran players be able to treat these young guys and take them to the next level. And that's why I think with this head coach, like y'all say, all of them coming in at the same time, they get a chance to grow together. That's just like Brad Stevens when he was with the head coach of Boston. He had Brown, he had Tatum, he had a veteran with my man. I can't stand his damn shot. What's his name?
Al Horry.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he had that nucleus that we all fresh together, and he built the championship team. Talk about championship team. I don't know if they're gonna have one next year, but I know this guy right here, he's happy because he's $185 million richer.
A former undrafted player signing a big deal. This is Austin Reeves, who was set to become an unrestricted free agent. He is going to rejoin the Lakers and stay in LA. $185 million deal, according to ESPN. It's a max deal for the former undrafted free agent who declined a $15 million player option heading into next season. Coming off a career year, he averaged 23.3 points per game. That's the most by an undrafted player since Moses Malone. And there's a little technicality there. Malone was drafted, but to the ABA, not the NBA. So,
Tim Dahl. Did the Lakers have no choice but to pay Austin Reeves for 4 years, $185 million, or did they just overpay because they were scared to lose him for nothing? Wow. Oh, Tim Dahl not even there. Shit. Tim Dahl.
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. No, I heard you. All
right.
I say they had no choice because they didn't want to make a mistake like they did with Caruso. Let Caruso go, and now look what he's doing for OKC and the other teams he played for before he left. So before that could happen, they say we don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot again. We're gonna keep this player. And plus, man, I'm sorry, the boy is nice. Austin Reeves, he's very humble. He's improved himself over the last 2 seasons, and I've watched it to the point where now he's a starter because he used to come off the bench.
Yep.
And to me, I mean, he deserves everything he gets.
I agree, 100%.
I was going to say this for the end. I forgot the player that said it, and he said he was playing for Indiana Pacers, and he said that they would never. He said Larry Bird was the head coach or the GM at the time, and he said that, and it made a whole lot of sense to me. He said that I would never get a player in free agency that played with LeBron James. And he said, man, why you say that? He said, because LeBron James make everybody look good. So LeBron James might be leaving or might be retiring. And now you got Luka. And Luka is not a LeBron James. I hate to say that.
No, not even close.
Luka doesn't make players look good. LeBron James make players get big contract.
Yes,
like this guy just got that big contract.
Yes.
So with that being said, Pharaoh, think about that.
Caruso.
Is Reeves really worth max money after averaging 23.3 points, 5.5 assists, and 4.7 rebounds? Or are the Lakers paying him like a star when he's better as a third option?
Yeah, he is not worth no $185 million. I'm looking at his stats. No, I'm looking at his stats. He's been in the league 5 years, all with the Lakers. He's averaged 15.8 points per game.
He's undrafted.
No. Let him finish his stats because obviously he never watched Austin Reeves play.
$185 million is that? I don't care.
Hey, Pharaoh.
Million after you just had whatever going on. No, I wouldn't pay that.
Ooh. You know, Pharaoh.
Okay, you wouldn't. And you wouldn't have a team that's winning anything.
I wouldn't have Austin Reeves on my team. How about that?
Why?
Ooh,
Why?
Like I said.
no, explain why. I want to know.
I ain't explaining shit. I wouldn't have him on the
Well,
team.
Pharaoh, I got you back. Pharaoh, I got you back because of the fact that you got a star player like LeBron James and you got Luka Doncic on your team that could be the one and the goddamn two. Austin Reeves, even though he was coming back off of injuries, Austin Reeves didn't have a good playoff series. He didn't have a good playoff. Let me finish.
Because he was hurt.
I don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming
so
up with
he hurt,
injury. Like I said, we will see what's going to be the deal if LeBron James, let's say LeBron James is traded, and then y'all gonna come back and say, hey, yeah, the $185 million, Austin Reeves ain't worth that because he's not showing it on the goddamn court. Because listen to me, fellas. Listen to me.
23
Y'all missing the point. This is the point right here. What I'm really trying to make. Once LeBron James finally retire or leave the goddamn Lakers, it's going to be on who? Luka and Austin Reeves to carry the Lakers. And you're telling me right now, Shada, that Luka and goddamn Reeves could carry the Lakers.
I am not saying. I've never said that. You said that. I'm arguing the point that your man over there said that he's not worth $185 million.
He's not worth 185.
I hear you.
He's not an all-star.
Okay, let's get this straight.
He's not an all-star.
Earlier in the podcast, Man on the Street made a statement. You made a statement earlier in the podcast that everybody that goes to make it to the pros, there are some you got to give them their props, right?
I didn't say that. I said 185 million. If he got 90 million, I'd be like, yeah. But 185.
But let me finish my point. So all I'm saying, I hear you. But what I'm saying is, Austin Reeves was an undrafted player. He came in on the bare bottom, worked himself up the bench to daggone get in the game, and now he's a star. He himself, if it wasn't for Austin Reeves, the Lakers would have never made the playoffs. Because when LeBron was out and Doncic was out, he was the one carrying the Lakers.
Yep.
You telling me he don't want
I don't remember all that.
I don't remember that either.
He carried the Lakers at the end of the season.
And then he got hurt against OKC, and he came back from OKC.
I don't remember that.
I watched the Lakers this year.
Maybe y'all saw a different game. I don't know, man. But y'all ain't gonna make me.
No. It's the same game because Austin Reeves is the reason.
I said I did not see. So
that's on you then.
I wouldn't pay $185 million.
You think about this.
And so you don't like me because I said I wouldn't pay $185 million. I don't care because neither one of y'all got $185 million to pay the man. So
I would say this. I would say this, man. I would say this. You know, when you're undrafted, when you're undrafted, you got that hunger. When you're making bare minimum, you still got that hunger. When you even get in the starting lineup and you beat somebody out, you got that hunger. But now you're one of the top players that's on the team. And now, exactly. Now that's where the pressure is going to come because you wasn't always the number one. You wasn't always number two. You was number 3 or 4. Now you either going to be the number one to take that last minute shot, or like you just say, Tim Dog, if the other star players are out, now you have to be that leader that's on that team. Now you have to carry that team. Now you have to carry that team to the promised land. And like I say, this season will tell if the Lakers may overpaid or you might underpaid. Shit, we don't know. But with that being said, Tim Dog, because you want to talk about the man, you like his $185 million contract. Does this contract prove Reeves have one of the I think we all going to agree on this. Has one of the greatest undrafted success stories in NBA history, or does the money now raise expectation he may not be able to meet?
No, because he's already met that expectation by him being undrafted. To being not even getting playing time, to getting playing time, to becoming off the bench to being a starter.
Come on,
that progression right there shows motivation, it shows dedication, and it shows growth, and you want to improve. And to me, that's an investment.
Thank you.
Not giving Giannis all that money because he's middle-aged. This young player is showing lots of skill and potential. He's very humble, and he's important to the Lakers team because when Jokic, Doncic, all them itches, when he got hurt, Austin Reeves carried the team. And when both of them were hurt, the Lakers were in trouble because LeBron couldn't do it by himself. So to me, yeah, I would pay him that money. So what? He's undrafted there, Pharaoh King. So what? You think that he's not a good player, but he helps the team out.
Yeah,
He's
but you just made my point. But you
Hey,
just
no,
made
I
my
don't
point,
care
Tim
about
Dog.
that. Don't come at me personally.
Tim Dog,
No, I ain't
you just made
coming
my
at you
point.
personally.
You just made my point, yo, Tim
What
Dog.
point? What point?
You just
What
made
point?
my point.
What
You
point?
say that if LeBron, it was never Reeves on the floor by himself carrying the team. That's what I'm saying. There was always a Doncic or LeBron. What's going to happen?
Not always.
No, hold on now. What's going to happen if Luka is hurt again and LeBron is traded away? Now you just got Doncic with a young roster. I mean, Reeves with a young roster. So you're saying that without those two star players, and he has to be the one, he's going to carry that team. And that's what I'm saying. With that money come those expectations. No, you're not the number 3 anymore. You're the guy. You're the one of the two. You're the guy.
Are they paying him because of his performance over the year?
No. Hold on, man on the street. First of all, he's not with a young squad. He got Archie Harmore, Luke Kennard, Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton. He has a Vanderbilt. He has other players on that team that he can facilitate too.
And you making my point.
Unlike Milwaukee, Miami.
I'm not talking about Miami. No, I'm not talking about Miami.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about Austin Reeves. Does Austin Reeves make those other players better? Yes or no?
Not every player in the NBA makes every player better.
Exactly.
So you can't say that about that. He makes the team better. He makes the team better.
I'm talking about on the Lakers. You say that when Luka was out and LeBron James, if those two are out, he's the guy. So if LeBron is in the game, LeBron James make those other players better. When Luka's in the game, he make them halfway better. So if you're telling me if both of those players are out, he's going to make those guys that are veteran players better. Yes or no?
Was that the question?
He makes the team better.
I just want to know yes or no.
I'm answering your damn question. If you shut up.
Hey,
he makes the
I'm
team
gonna tell you like
better.
this.
He's not an individual. He looks out for everyone. Unlike LeBron and Luka, who play for themselves, he plays for the team.
I can't say that.
I would say this.
All I'm gonna say.
I wouldn't say LeBron plays for himself. He's one of the most unselfish.
No, I'm not saying he's playing for himself. What I'm saying is he's ball dominant. Okay. He has to have the ball in his hand in order to be effective. Luka,
all right, well, I'll
he
tell you
needs
what.
the ball in his hand to be effective.
There's three undrafted players that has won championships and got better and they were undrafted. That's Ben Wallace, John Starks, and Fred VanVleet. All three of them have championships. Austin Reeves
John Starks don't have a championship. John Starks don't have a championship.
I mean, it took him to a championship. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But Shada, I'm gonna come to you because Tim Dog he say the team. So you try to tell me Austin Reeves is gonna make what's the center they have this year better?
DeAndre Ayton.
He gonna make them better?
What do you mean make them better?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
What I'm trying to say is Austin Reeves is getting paid like a superstar now. I don't give it that. Yeah. Trust me.
People coming off the bench.
$185 million in the NBA.
Austin Reeves is playing like your number 1 or 2 option now.
So
LeBron and Doncic still there?
That's my point. If y'all listen to what I'm fucking saying, instead of
we heard you. We heard you. You want to say if he doesn't make the team better, but a player better by being on there.
If you listen to what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, if Luka is not playing, if LeBron is traded, right? Because Luka's going to be there, Reeves going to be there. No, we're going with hypothetical. Exactly. does Reeves make those players better?
He makes
Yes
the
or no?
team, not the players, the team.
Man on the street. When you say
I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay,
It's not
so
about the players, it's about the team.
No, Tim Dog.
I know what he's saying, but that doesn't work with that.
When Jordan got with the Bulls,
They still
he was
suck.
selfish, right? He was selfish until Phil Jackson got there and made him a team player. He made the team better. Without Jordan, the team didn't flourish. We know that. We've
I
seen
agree
it.
with that.
All right.
Team.
Can Austin Reeves fill that type of role?
Who
That's not the
knows?
role
He's
they-
still young in the NBA. Yes, I mean,
Man on
what
the
the
street
fuck?
and Pharaoh.
So is that worth $185 million?
Michael Jordan didn't win a championship until what? His ninth
I'm
year.
not saying that, Tim Dog.
That's
This is
what I'm
my
saying.
My
though.
comparison
You can't
was.
compare the two. One
I didn't
was
compare 'em.
undrafted
I
and
just
one
used
was
this as an
drafted.
analogy. I
use it
used
as
it
an
as
And I'm
example.
using that. You got to use different because they two different players drafted two different
They
ways.
both shooting guards,
with the
are they
two
not?
All I know is
Lord.
all I know
Are they not
is
shooting guards?
we will
No,
see.
one was undrafted and one was
We
drafted. The drafted one
will
did
see
well.
this year. We will
We
see
gonna
this year.
see. Thank you.
We
You
will see
don't
this
know.
year. Yeah, no, I do.
No,
know.
I don't give a
I do
shit.
No,
know.
you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I
You
do.
said the same thing about
Yes, I do.
Embiid. You
Yes,
said
I
the
do.
same thing
Yes,
about
yes,
Embiid.
yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You said Embiid
Yes, I
was
do.
gonna be the
And
world
like I
greatest. Now
say,
look at him.
like I say, I made the boy made the greatest point ever, and I never thought about it before. When he made that, when he said that, when he talked to Larry Bird said, I would never get a player that played with LeBron because the player that we get is not the same player that plays with great other players.
I can hear
That's
you on
on him.
that. I hear
That's
you
his
on
personal.
that.
Well, the same thing happened with Pippen when he took off
that is
with
what
the,
I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying right now.
Yep, thank you.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Pippen and Jordan. How did Pippen do without Jordan?
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I think that Austin Reeves has one of the best stories in NBA history. The way that he came. But what I'm saying now is that now the spotlight is on you. You could have a bad game when you that guy. You can't have a bad game anymore because now the team is dependent on you. The team don't need 15 points from you every night now. Oh no, the team want 26. They want that 9. They want that 9 assists. Oh, I want you to give me 2 rebounds. Oh, those points that you was giving me, oh, that's not enough anymore. That's what I'm saying about do you make the players better? Because of the fact that Tim Dahl saying the team, but you might need that number 2 person to help you carry to get that win. Because what? DeAndre Ayton wasn't that guy this year. He was trash.
Man on the street, that's not his role. That's Doncic's role. That
But
is
what if
Doncic's
Doncic's not
role.
there?
He
That's
is the
Tim Dahl, you
superstar.
just made my
And then-
point.
Oh,
I
hold
just
on.
said it. What if Doncic's
Oh,
not
my
there, Tim Dahl? Fuck
Man.
no, because you keep saying that Doncic's role.
Man,
I
there
said,
you
what
go.
if Doncic's not there?
He did it this year. He did it this year when Doncic and LeBron was
He
out.
didn't score no 30 points.
But
No,
when
but he made the team win. He don't need to score 30 to contribute to the team.
We will see.
But for
He don't.
$185 million, I want
Oh,
30
Lord.
points.
Okay, here's my question.
All right.
Would you
That's
would you
what
rather
you
that
want.
$185
But you rather have
million
30 points and lose or 20 points and win?
So let me ask you
30
a
points
question.
and help other team members
So
play.
Zion and Austin Reeves. Zion is drafted in the NBA and you expect him to do something. Has he lived up to the expectation?
I didn't
Hell
think he
no.
was worth drafting.
I didn't ask that. I said,
No,
did he
no.
live up to your expectation?
No,
As
he
a player
didn't.
coming into
No.
How did he get? Austin Reeves didn't have any attention. He had to work to get to the. He had to
But-
go
but
against
Shada-
all
but
the
Now he got
but
it
Shada,
on him.
but
Everybody
Shada.
want to change the goalpost.
But no, not changing the goalpost. Now, Shada.
You changing it.
Not,
You
but no,
changing
no,
it.
he's not.
You
Now
saying,
he's
oh,
there,
now he
Shada.
gotta do this, now he gotta do that.
Listen
That's
what you
changing
just
the
say,
goalposts
Shada.
instead of him being who
Listen
he
what you
was.
just say, Shada. Listen what you just say.
Doing what he got him
Zion
money.
Williams had the spotlight on him from the beginning, right?
Right,
Mhm.
Austin Reeves didn't have that spotlight, right?
right.
He got into it, right?
He had
Right,
to
but-
work his way up.
Okay, but now he's in the spotlight. So
Correct.
what y'all go? So if he doesn't do good, are you gonna say, "Oh, he's just an undrafted player"? No,
Oh,
we're not gonna say that anymore.
I
That's
see
what I'm
your
trying
point,
to
but I'm
say.
not going to come out and say he going to be the man to help the team because he's not been the man on the team. Period. He's just been doing his part. That's
He
all
is
I'm
not
saying.
the man on the
Who
team.
out-
Doncic
when
is the
general
leader of
manager
the
and
team.
owner,
So
when
y'all
general
are
manager
making
and
my
owner
point
sit down,
too then.
No. I tell you what. When Wemby
The
gets
money
hurt,
does not
when
show
Wemby
what
gets
he's
hurt,
doing.
who's going to take over for San Antonio?
Harper,
Oh,
That's
really?
the point.
Why would you think Harper? I don't think
because
Harper.
he
Why
did
not
really good in the
That's
playoffs.
been there longer.
Because I
That was
saw-
the one that could shoot it.
No,
but see,
no,
the thing
no,
is,
because I saw
you
Harper.
know.
Because I saw
You
Harper how he
don't
played in the
know.
playoffs,
No.
and they played better when he was on the
Harper
goddamn
is
court.
a rookie.
Absolutely.
I don't give a damn, but that rookie played better when he was in the starting lineup. Yeah. You can say
And
no all
he
you want,
choked-
Tim, dog.
And he
You
choked
did not
against
choke.
New York. And
I
he
saw
choked
the
against
goddamn game.
New York.
No, the
He
team choked
choked.
against New York. The whole team choked against New York.
Absolutely.
You talking about
Man on
team?
the
You
street.
talking about team? No, the team choked against New York.
Yes,
Go
they
ahead.
did. And
Go
the
ahead,
coaching-
Shawty.
Can I get some water?
The coaching,
What
the
I'm saying-
coaching,
what I'm
and
saying
the
is-
coaching choke too.
And I'm hearing what you're saying, Pharaoh, and I'm hearing what you're saying, man on the street. But all I'm saying is,
Yeah.
when the team sat down to discuss this contract situation and their next move, and they came up with $185 million, the team came up with that to give him that, right?
Yeah.
So my
Whose
thing
team
is,
is
when
it?
they gave him that money, what do you think they're basing giving him that money off of?
And that's what I'm saying, Shawty. You
Doing his job and
you
making the
my
team
point,
win
Shawty.
No,
You
and
making
making
my
them
point,
better.
Shawty.
That's
Rewarding
what
him
he
for his
did.
hard work.
Shawty, you making my point, Shawty, for me, and I'm
Man,
gonna move on after this.
Man on the street,
You
yeah,
make-
man on the
no,
street.
no,
You
no,
ain't
no,
making no
no.
sense.
No, you ain't making no sense. Shawty, y'all
No,
making
we
my
are.
point.
You
Because
ain't.
what's gonna come with
He
that
ain't the star
$185
of the
million?
team. That
What's
ain't his
gonna-
responsibility.
What's
don't
gonna
have to
come with
worry
that
about that.
$185 million? What's
Nothing is going to
what's-
change with him. It's still
Nope,
basketball.
nothing. He
Nothing's
is a
gonna
What's going
supporter.
on? So you
He
trying to
has a
tell me?
support
So you
role,
trying to tell
and he's
me?
being
So you
paid
trying to
for that
tell me?
support
So
role.
you trying to tell me that the Lakers are not going to look at Austin Reeves as being the number 2 guy on that team?
I'm saying is the Lakers
No,
are
no,
the
no,
ones
no,
that
no,
have
no,
him.
no, 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 no. With Luka Doncic, with Luka Doncic, shut up, Tim, dog. Let me fucking talk. You always telling people to hold on. Shut the fuck up for a goddamn minute. You don't want nobody else to talk, but you want to talk over everybody else.
What are you talking about?
Goddamn, because you can't shut the fuck up. Let me talk for a goddamn minute.
Man,
Me
you've
and
been
Shawty have
talking
this
all night.
conversation. Yeah, because you won't shut the fuck up. God
Man,
damn.
go on, man on the street. Go on, man on the street.
What I'm saying,
No.
Shawty, is this. What I'm saying is this. With that contract and Luka Doncic, they are looking for them two to be the 1 and 2. If Luka is not there, Luka is not there.
Hey, let's go on because this right here, we spin in circles and we're not going to accomplish anything.
I just want him to finish his point. Tim, don't just let me finish the point. I want to hear what he
All I
got to say.
said was no. Go on, man on the street.
What I'm saying to you, Shawty, is LeBron James is out of there. They're trying to build a championship team with 185 million. You just ate up most of your goddamn salary cap. So you either gonna teach them same players that was garbage in the NBA now in the playoffs. Now you got Luka, who's on some, can't play no liquor defense, and you got your money in goddamn Austin Reeves. So you telling me that if Luka is hurt, LeBron is gone, that Austin Reeves, the number 2 guy on your team, is going to take them undrafted. I don't give a damn if you're undrafted or not. Going to take them to the goddamn promised land. That's what I'm trying to say.
Nope.
Okay,
I'm
now,
not saying-
hypothetically,
It's
It's not you, Tim. It's not you. It's Shawty.
it's a possibility, but I see where your point that you're making.
That's
When
all
you
I'm
get
saying.
that kind of money, you're right. When you get that kind of money, there are expectations that come with it. But my thing is, I was trying to agree with you saying that, yes, everything you're saying is a possibility, but the man that I'm seeing playing basketball in Austin Reeves has done nothing but improve. And I think the team looked at it and said, hey, this guy has been doing the things for us. We're going to pay him. Now, if LeBron leaves, I'm not saying that he's going to be the answer or anything, but I think he deserves it for the work he's put in compared to Rui Hachimura. He's better than
Thank
Rui
you,
Hachimura.
Shaka.
He was drafted.
But that's what I'm
Thank
saying.
you,
I'm
Shaq.
not
No.
saying about the money. I'm saying the expectation
Oh, you just said
that comes
why
with
pay
the money.
185 million?
But he's right.
On.
There's an expectation that comes with that money. When you find out
True
live
that.
and you get $185 million, they expect you not to divert. They're going to expect him when he gets on the court next year. They don't want to see none of that happen from 2 years ago. They expect that. With
Okay,
$185
my
million.
thing is, who's to say that he won't do it?
Nobody's saying that, Tim.
We don't
Nobody's
know.
saying that. We
So
don't
you
know
can
the future.
hypothetically. Now, man on the street said hypothetically, if
Yes.
LeBron wasn't there, Now,
And he's right.
hypothetically, what if
James Harden got a lot of money, and he's hypothetically was supposed to take teams
he
to the
ain't
promised land, and he
is
did not.
literal. He is
All
literal.
he did was turn over the ball.
And he is literal. We didn't say hypothetically if James Harden would win a championship, because we know that ain't happening.
But
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna add a hypothetical into it, then it's had hypothetical if LeBron didn't leave. Then
can I
what?
ask you a question, Tim Dog? When you were working, you were military, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're in the military, right? Answer the question, bro. We're talking.
You didn't hit. I said, yeah, motherfucker. You can't see.
So how did you? When you made rank in the military, were there expectations that came with that?
I mean, it comes with everything. As far as leadership. No, as far as leadership, yeah.
That's what the man is saying. He's getting.
I didn't say he was wrong. All I'm saying is hypothetically. Once again, he added that in there.
Tim,
what if he does? No, hold on, Farrell. What if he? Why can't I do my hypothetical? Man,
well, I hypothetically would not pay a man $185 million.
Okay, that's you.
That was undrafted.
And move it along.
And man on the street would. Man on the street would.
Move it along.
He wouldn't. I would.
You ain't got the money to pay him anyway, so.
Yeah, move it along.
Hypothetically, I do.
What it boils down to is that Austin Reeves just got paid. Glad that the guy got paid, but with that money,
man, don't shit on
come
the guy.
With that money comes that expectation, hypothetical or not. They're gonna want him to produce because
hypothetically,
because the Lakers are known for what? Championship, and that's why they went and got Luka to build the next level to take them to the next whatever championship. You know what I'm saying? And with the core that they got right now, they just tied up a lot of money. Are they going to be able to keep that young core or that old core? Or would they have to bring somebody else in to get them where they need to go? With that being said, we're not worried about Philly right now. You're not going to get me to go down that rabbit hole. We're not worried about Philly right now. We talked about this guy here for the last 2 weeks. But now he thought he was going to play in the NFL next year. But I guess not.
No supplemental draft, everybody. Oof. There is not going to be a supplemental draft.
Shout out to you, Andrew. You pointed this out on Friday that this could be a possibility.
The NFL has sent an email or a letter, sure by certified mail, to Brendan Sorsby and said, sorry, man, we're not going to do this. You didn't prove your point. And you sent us the documentation you sent us your petition 3 days before the deadline with no documentation. We weren't going to do a supplemental draft. Sorry, buddy. We're still not.
With that being said,
isn't that the dude that used to Red Zone?
Yeah. Big ass ears, yeah.
Yeah.
With that being said, Farrell, is the NFL right to be cautious because of Sorsby gambling history, or is it unfair to make him wait until 2027 draft when other players with gambling issue were not treated the same way?
I believe when we touched on this last week, I said that he should be suspended for the whole damn year if he got drafted. They just made my point by not holding a supplemental draft, making them wait till 2027. I rest my case.
There it is. What you got to say about Tim Dog, because he can't play in college anymore. I think he could play, but I think Texas Tech, I think that's who he played for. They told him that they was going to hold him out for the whole year. So what you think about the NFL canceling the supplemental draft? And I'm not sure, was he the only one that wanted to be in the supplemental draft?
No, I'm sure there were other players.
There's more.
Okay.
A lot of them. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All I'm saying is NFL did an okie doke. They said, oh, well, we got a problem here. We just won't have it. Case closed. Just like the president did today. He not signing that housing bill. Oh, well, see you.
and with that being said, Shada, I think to Farrell's point, I think we all say that as well, that if he was to get drafted by an NFL team, who want to take that chance with a guy that gambled on the sports his own team, or, who wants to carry that burden on their goddamn team? So did the NFL get it right by telling, oh boy, nope, not this year?
I don't trust the NFL with anything. The NFL they only do stuff in interest of the NFL. They've done. When the NFL comes to making decisions like this morally and the right thing, they're in the gray all the time. So I would have to agree with King, man. I don't really care about that, because when it comes to professional sports, y'all know how I feel about gambling. I think they should never have it. That's going to take away from the sport, and this is just another part of it that they're going to have to deal with in the future, because gambling right now, the stats for gambling anonymous in the United States has gone through the roof in 1 year. There are people losing their homes, their cars, their families, betting on NFL games every year. And bring somebody like that in, what message are you sending to the public? But then again, you allow gambling's legal. So what? We don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to feel about it.
So,
Yeah. And with that being said, Tim Dahl, y'all basically say the same thing that I was saying. So is this really about protecting the league's integrity, or is the NFL making an example out of Sorsby to send a message about gambling to any other players that may have an issue like this, that gamble on their own teams?
According to NFL.com, the reasoning is league officials stated they had no prior plans to hold a draft since no other players applied. So
he was the only player. Okay.
Yeah, they also cited core game integrity issues regarding Sorsby's gambling history and a lack of supporting documents in his last-minute petition. That's what said he's trying to hide something, and the NFL no, that's it. Integrity.
That's what I'm saying. So it was basically just him. No, they wasn't going to hold a supplemental draft anyway. He's just trying to get through the back door.
Integrity.
But then it goes back to what you say, Shawty, though. We want to take him, but it's going to make us look bad.
Yep.
But
that's all they're doing. Because the fact of the matter, if they want to really put their foot down, they could have said, no, he's not coming. But they don't want to do that to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I would go there, but I'm not going. I'm going to keep it right here. The fact of the matter is, the NFL is suspect in all decision making when it comes to stuff.
Absolutely,
they're going to do stuff. They're suspect, so I don't trust them.
Yeah, sure.
And his attorney, Sorsby, says that the decision is a violation of the collective bargaining agreement and intends to pursue legal action. But since the NFL will not hold the draft, Sorsby cannot sign a free agent this year. He may consider other professional leagues like the CFL while preparing for the 2027.
On that statement that you read, Tim Dahl, that doesn't carry any weight because he's not in the NFL. It doesn't apply to him. He has to be in the NFL for that to apply to him.
And they said the last time
it doesn't apply.
They said, and they said the last time this happened was in 2023. The last time they had no supplemental draft.
That's
I'm gonna let you close it out, man. Is this really about protecting leagues or integrity, or like they say, somebody's going to get him though. Somebody's going to take that burden, whether this year, next year, or 2 years after that, because he might have the talent to help you win the Super Bowl.
That's the key. That's the key right there.
Yeah, by then, this should die down. So I'm gonna let you close it out, man.
Who, me?
Yeah, Farrell. Yeah.
I would say I don't think this is ever going to die down with him. When it comes to gambling, this is going to follow him until if he decides to even stay in the game. So, I think they make an example out of him because they don't want this to, have a black eye on there. But with them having DraftKings as their sponsor, I mean, shit, you asking for people to freaking the team, man. So when you can sit there and look at the board, and as the game, what's it, Kalshi? Is it Kalshi now? And you can look on the board as Kalshi is making changes, the team is actually performing whatever Kalshi is showing you. All they doing is promoting this crap. So they can make a example out of this dude, but everybody's doing it. What was the NBA where they're showing people taking themselves out the game and all that crap? This has been going on way too long since this gambling has been legal. And the
blue
NFL,
chips, baby, blue chips.
Yeah, NFL screwed themselves by making DraftKings their sponsor.
Yeah, and I think it all boils down to that the NFL is setting an example with this guy, even though he probably the only one in the supplemental draft. Hey, we just can't. I think it was other people. It's just not just him. They might have still had it, but just because it's you trying to come through the back door and if he was to get drafted, he was going to make your ass sit out a year anyway. They're probably going to suspend him for a whole year anyway, like you suggested on Pharaoh. So this was just their easy way to say, hey, hell no, we're not touching this year. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, they're doing that just for the public because all that's going to happen is he's going to play this in the daggone Canadian Football League. That's all.
Yeah. And then somebody going to pick his ass up next year.
Yeah.
Well,
and to Pharaoh's point, you know, it's just weird that people will gravitate towards him as opposed to Maurice Croat. I mean, it's a totally different situation, but it's the same. You know, they just want to get into the NFL and do their thing.
It's the same process. You're right.
All I'm saying is, you know, some privileges have better privileges than the privilege of.
That's all I was trying to say. And Maurice Claret, at least
some
was
privilege
on the team that was going to the national championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm on Pharaoh on this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just a situation,
it's only once
man.
in a million, so
but like I say, this shit is crazy. Like, you know, that I think that's the ultimate sin in all sports is betting on your own team or betting, you know, because I think that's the first thing that they tell you: do not bet on, or better yet, don't gamble at all. Like Pharaoh say, you know, once you start gambling, your ass go down this path, and now you lost your house, your car, your wife.
See, I'm Jamaican.
Fantasy football.
If I lose $1, I'm mad.
Your side
you know, fantasy football kind of screwed it up for us for a little minute, you know, for a little short minute. Fantasy football, even the players is like, well, I got to get so many points or so many yards this week, you know, for whoever. And remember, because Steve Smith was asking him, should I start him in flex?
Yeah. It is what it is. But fellas, man, we got an interesting discussion for this week. Let me play my video first.
Hey man, I just want to say my virgin ears can't handle all that cursing you were doing at me.
Don't worry, your feelings will be okay.
Yeah, fuck both your ears. But
you walked right into that one.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, I can't put them up.
Talk about our team's quarterbacks and how they supposed to perform. But Pharaoh sent me this because of the fact that the World Cup is going on, and Argentina is one of the biggest teams. You know, I don't follow soccer like that, but Argentina is one of those teams that a lot of people root for. The way the Messi jersey, and some of the brothers wear the Messi jersey. After watching this, would you be rooting for Argentina ever again?
So this video may get censored or taken down, but I'm not going to censor myself. So if you're sensitive, you can swipe away, you know, move from the video. That's up to you. But this picture you're looking at here is a new burger store. It's a real place. It's not AI. It's not parody. It's called Big N. Yeah. They don't serve the burgers with regular white bread. Instead of that, they use dark black bread because, you know, these are burgers. When you get the burger, they write this on the wrapper. Are you seeing this? So you basically order and eat with ketchup and fries. They play rap music in the store. Not Yasin Bey, not Dead Prez, not Common, Talib Kweli, Roots, Nas. No. They don't play any of that kind of music. They play trap music, grills, guns, drugs, booty shaking, music. They didn't call it my or real. It had to be big. So there's no language barrier. No. This is careful branding. And you want to guess where this place is? Argentina. 43,000 Instagram followers and listed on Rappi, which is the South American Uber Eats. So these guys are an official business, and the Argentine delivery ecosystem has actually accepted and delivers for these guys. So this means adults and teenagers from all over Buenos Aires and Argentina can order and eat Big. Now, I told you Argentina is the most racist country in the world. I told you how they wiped out their black community. Both times, Argentines were in my DMs in the comments calling me a liar. But Big is in history. It's right now with thousands of followers validating their existence. And you know what? On their profile, they post black people going to the place and showing them, you know, eating and promoting them. Listen. We're a lost people. We're lost. And look at this dude here. He wants to bring a franchise to Queens, New York. Man, I want to be there in Queens when you open the store. It will be the opening and closing ceremony. Listen, I'm not angry. I'm excited. These guys know exactly what they're doing, and I love it. They're showing the world what Argentina really is, the most racist country in the world.
With that being said, Pharaoh, does Argentina N-word restaurant? Yeah,
Where you find that?
You got to ask Pharaoh. Pharaoh said it to me. Does Argentina N-word restaurant and soccer racism controversy show a deeper anti-black problem, or is it being brushed off as a culture and jokes?
Nah, I need you to send that to my phone.
I sent it to the group. I sent it to the group.
Yeah. It's longer than that. I had to cut it down.
Yeah. I'll say, because at the end of the day, I was looking for something for us to talk about on Friday night. And this came up because I was looking at World Cup stuff. And the reason why is because 47 out of the 48 teams represented in the World Cup that represent those countries, 47 of them have universal health care, Argentina being one of them. The United States does not. That's the reason I was looking this up, and that popped up when I put in, for the World Cup stuff. With that being said, there's a lot of black people putting their kids in Messi jerseys and all this other shit, And I'm thinking, the history of Argentina is not good with us. So for people to go down there and get these burgers to show that they're eating them, that just shows the lack of knowledge that black people have and what's going on this planet, especially what we deal with here in the United States. And I just say that because there's a racial problem in sports in general, but World Cup and soccer, if you look at the teams, there's a lot of black people that represent these countries that do not like black people. And it just goes to show that how much power we have over these folks for them to have to do something like this to try to make themselves feel superior. And it's sad, but I just want we have to know about these things. We have to know what we're supporting and who we're supporting and why we're supporting it. And for people to go down there and like you saw in the picture, I got a big nigga burger, I want to bring it to New York. Like my man said, put that shit in New York. I guarantee you that as soon as that sign goes up, it's over with.
Yeah. What you got to say, Tim Dog?
That's all right. I just want to bring that up.
Go ahead. What you got to say about it, Tim Dog?
I was just reading a little history about Argentina and their racial issues, and it stems from them wanting to, in most countries, wanting to be like the United States. In the 18th, 19th century, slavery was prominent. People knew it. And the Argentinians wanted to present themselves as whiteness or pureness. So the idea of being dark in the Argentinian culture meant that it was negative and bad. So they take this and associate it with everything else as far as slavery, being black, except for still wanting to have a tan. But to me, that's where it all stems from. Social racism that was spewed throughout, Europe and other countries because slavery was the thing to do. Most countries, it had slaves, and it was something that was socially acceptable.
Yep.
But Tim Dog, you didn't go back far enough. The war, the independence war of Argentina and the war against Paraguay, they used black soldiers as frontline soldiers to die. They killed them off. That was their defense. With that being said, why is it that everybody has this obsession with wanting to kill or enslave people that have darker skin? It doesn't make you any better. Right. And then you go make a restaurant to say that you're eating them on something that you hate. I wouldn't eat something I didn't like.
Right. And
the bad thing is that we were more plentiful than the whites, only because
we still are.
No, we still are, but the white people felt this, intimidated. It was something they don't know. So they associate darkness with evil. They associate darkness with, something that's not natural. And when you know how it is when you fear something, you create, folklore about why it's that way and why you shouldn't, want those people around me. Yeah,
we get it. But once again, why do you have an infatuation? It's like President Trump with Obama. You can't let it go. That person did nothing to you. We did nothing.
You guys gotta
because
understand.
once again, racism isn't born. You're not born with it. You're taught.
You guys gotta understand. So I'm glad you brought this up, King. And I'm glad. I didn't expect that, but something happened that triggered me earlier today. I was on YouTube and I saw somebody having a discussion. Some girls, white girls, black girls, having a discussion. And do you know that the first colony that was in American history, they started eating black people to survive and their babies and stuff? That's where it started. The Native Americans found out in Jamestown that these people are coming in and bringing all the disease. So the Native Americans stopped messing with them, and they didn't know how to till ground or nothing. This is the same thing down in Florida. In history, they were feeding black babies to alligators. White men was daggone eating black men on a spigot in front of other black people to make them daggone feel submissive. This is all history. This is nothing new. But the thing with Argentina is, the thing with the World Cup that makes it sorry, it's the World Cup. You got one country telling them that it's the World Cup. We're not going to let you come in here. So how are you dictating to the world what we could do? Argentina, it's Argentina going to be their thing, man. But for people, black people, to actually go to that restaurant and actually order, that's a slap in the face. And I'm telling you, if that was one of my dudes, I guarantee you, I'll be on that dude left and right.
I think that's what it boils down to is that, like Farrell say, with people wearing the Messi jersey and the history of Argentina, it's not a good look. And I hate to say it, my brothers, I just like we wearing the American flag. It's not a good look because the same
That's
way
why I'm put it up in my yard.
It's just crazy, man. But Farrell, man, thank you for that conversation, man. Because I never would thought about that. I just want to know, are y'all gonna get y'all a big nigga burger? Shit. Big nigga old too.
I'm gonna make my own nigga burger. Ain't gonna have no
man, fuck that. I'm serving some nigga burger. What you talking about?
Yo, it's so crazy.
Nigga burgers, nigga dolls, whatever you want to call it.
You know how
nigga toes.
There you go.
You got to be to open a restaurant and name it.
Just no nigga ass.
I know it's crazy, but you say, what would you like to order? Give me the number 2. What's that? The nigga. That's what I want. I want the nigga. I'm sorry, man.
You just gave them a damn idea.
And that's the thing, man. You got to laugh at the ignorance. You gotta laugh at the ignorance,
man. I want the number 2 nigga with extra onions.
With some bigger onions.
Yeah, there you go, bigger onions.
But
I'm sorry, man.
Honestly, though,
you got to laugh from crying, man.
Yeah, you do. Honestly,
you got to laugh from crying.
I found it like it's just amazing that we have such a hold on this whole planet that people have to find ways to make us look bad at any point in time. And it burns my soul, man. And I was like, man, this is fucking ridiculous. But anytime I see black people support or try to show that I'm going to bring one, like when they say bring it to New York, man, I was like, you got to be kidding me.
No, I'd be like, bring it.
Yeah, bring it.
Watch how last.
Yeah,
I thought
that was very interesting. So I wanted
very interesting, man.
Thank you for helping me have a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Good night's sleep. I got more jokes.
Baby, I'm tired. Why are you so tired, baby? I had a nigga burger today.
No,
you know how it is. You eat that shit and sleep.
I had a big nigga.
Oh, they got a burger called the Nigga-itis burger.
I'm gonna need for y'all to stop that.
I'm done.
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen. I'm done.
Get the nigga word. They got jalapenos on it.
I'm done. Oh shit. Oh, racism. This shit is killing us, boy. God damn. And ladies and gentlemen, that is our discussion. That is our week sports discussion. God damn, go out and get you a nigga burger. Put a nigga in your mouth. God damn.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey,
And then you
they put a nigga in your mouth.
I'm mad
Put a
at that.
nigga in your mouth.
Yeah. I'm about to go home. What you about to do, man? I'm about to get me a nigga burger and I'm about to turn it to you. Well, I'm dead, man. I'm dead.
Go to the next segment. Stop it.
Man, I'm sorry, Farrah, because this shit is funny for real. Oh my goodness. Oh, this shit is hilarious. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, God
I'm
damn.
gonna get the homeless nigga. Ain't got nothing on it.
This is the part of the show where it goes off the rails.
Oh, it's not ashed out. I'm sorry.
No, we bringing this shit back. We bringing this shit back Friday. Oh, this shit would be on repeat on Friday. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time for my main man Shada with Today in Sports. Shada, what you got for us this week, my brother?
Crazy nigga with guacamole.
I want to go ahead and thank you, fellas, for actually giving me an assignment because I'm learning more and more stuff every day. I didn't know who this guy was. Do you guys know who this guy is?
That's
Man. No, I can't call him right now.
Well, his history, just to tell you, he's not with us anymore, God rest his soul. He was born in September 1943 in Texas. He died October 11, 2020, age 77. He played for 6 clubs, most notably the Astros and Cincinnati Reds, with whom he won the World Series in 1975 and 1976, winning the National League MVP in both years. He was also a 10-time MLB All-Star and 5-time Golden Globe winner. This dude is off the meat rack. So basically, today in sports, let me get this guy's name because I can't remember it. I'll be tripping.
That's a damn shame. It is your segment.
It is my segment. It is my segment. I'm tripping.
I'm thinking.
Shut up.
Hey, Shada. Hey, Shada. You got your glasses on?
I got my glasses on.
No, he got the number 3. Nigga crazy.
Yeah. You got it, Shada?
Hold on.
Oh, God damn. Oh, Shada. Now you acting like, oh, yeah, you had that nigga burger, boy. God damn it, boy.
You got that itis.
Huh?
Morgan. His last name is Morgan.
Morgan. Oh,
yes.
What's the man name? Oh, yeah, I knew you talking about. Oh, man, he used to call baseball. Oh,
yeah.
Joe Morgan.
Yep.
Joe Morgan.
Yep.
Joe Morgan. Yeah, Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan.
I looked this dude up and I was so busy reading the things and stuff. I was like, I have never heard of this dude. This dude was a baller.
Joe Morgan. Yeah, Joe Morgan. He actually he played with Pete Rose, and he used to call baseball on on TBS or whatever. Whenever they had baseball. Yeah, Joe Morgan. I heard of Joe Morgan. He looked young.
Yeah,
you know, when I saw him, he's older. Yeah, Joe Morgan.
Yeah, he worked for ABC and ESPN.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
he was also with Johnny Bench when he played with them too.
Yeah, Joe Morgan. Yeah, Joe Morgan.
I did not know who this guy. I was just reading. I'm like, how is this guy not being talked about?
Yeah, Cincinnati won. I think Cincinnati won twice.
Yeah, 70.
I think one back to back. Did he win back? Did he go back to back?
Yep, 75, 76.
Yeah, they went back to back. Yeah, they went back to back. Yeah, Joe Morgan. I know who he's talking about now. Yeah, he just that's the young pitcher.
What I can't get over is this dude, 10-time Major League All-Star.
Yeah. Well,
man, that's when that's when black people was in the Major League Baseball.
Yeah,
we had a bunch of people coming out of the Dominican Republic and all them now.
But then again, back then, I think the Reds were called the Big Red Machine. Yeah, they had that lineup. They had a great lineup.
Johnny Bench, Rios dude.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Rios dude.
Yeah,
his name is Rio. It's a real. I forget his name. His first name.
I think those Red teams. They say that's one of the best teams in baseball history. That 75, 76 team, they say that team is one of the best ever assembled. Oh, yeah.
That's what Pete Rose banned them from baseball because of that shit.
Yeah.
He
Thank you for
was
that.
inducted in the Hall of Fame in 1990.
That's right. Thank you for that,
And
Shotty. Yeah,
then
Joe Morgan.
taking out
Joe Morgan.
93.
Way to bring him back up. Yeah.
I did not know this guy. I literally, when I started reading it, I was like, how the hell is ESPN? People don't talk about this guy.
Yeah, but when you say his last name Morgan, I know you talk about now Joe Morgan, but I didn't know him as a baseball player. I knew him as an announcer because I used to watch him when he announced games and stuff
That's
like
what
that.
most people, when I looked it up, that's what most people know him from.
That's right. Thank you for that,
You know-
Shotty. With what? Today in Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen, for the man in the street to get this goddamn question right because Pharaoh done gave me the goddamn answer. Pharaoh didn't give me the answer just in case I get it right. Pharaoh, what you got for us, my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we just finished talking about the bum ass Lakers giving Austin Reeves that big ass contract, here's a question for y'all.
Hold on. What? Oh, that's old right there. Two French on whatever. Suckers in the lake. Suckers in I know
Philly.
the Celtics in Philly. Yeah, I'm about to accept this to
I'm gonna
Philly.
say, well, no. Philly lost. They only won. Well, how many? Oh, winning records versus the Lakers. Okay.
Two franchises own a winning record. The Celtics. I'll say
What's the
Seattle
second
Supersonics.
franchise?
Seattle Supersonics.
I'm gonna say the Sacramento Kings.
Negative.
I said Golden State, but
Hey, give me my sorry Sixers shit. Me and Wendy shit else shit. I can take what I can take. Shit. Fuck it. And you bet that said the Washington Wizards. If this shit said the Washington Wizards, I'm gonna turn my whole goddamn table over. It bet that be the Washington Wizards.
So I want you, since you made that, but the key word was in the playoffs. There's no way that the Sixers can beat them in the playoffs.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Huh? Oh no, the championship, no playoff. Oh, you're right. Oh shit.
All right,
You're
so-
right.
so I'm
Oh,
gonna give you that caveat. That's why I said
shit. Yeah. Oh, shit, the playoff. They in the West. Houston Rockets.
Yeah, so I said Golden State.
All right, Houston Rockets. I'm going to Rockets. Shit.
I would say Utah.
You got Utah, and what you got? Tim Dog.
Man, I said Sacramento.
You said Sacramento.
Yeah, I'll go with the
Yeah.
Rockets. Shit.
Here we go.
The
Bucks. Ain't that a bitch?
The Bucks.
Yes, they're in the West.
Yes, they
No.
are. Glenn Robinson and them?
Yes, they're in the West.
No, the Milwaukee Bucks is in the East.
Now,
Now they are.
Yeah, they were.
remember
in
this
the
is
West.
when Lou Alcindor played
Yup.
with them.
Yep.
When they did the expansion teams, that's when
Yup.
they moved to the East.
He's right.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah,
He's
buddy.
absolutely
It's
right.
just like Seattle. Remember, Seattle was in the AFL.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, see, that was
until they changed and expanded teams. They moved into the NFC. There was an AFC.
Yeah, the late 70s and early 80s was a lot of
Hold on,
reorganization.
Pharaoh. Because the Sixers used to play the Bucks in the playoffs all the time. That's what I'm saying. We used to play the Bucks
Yeah.
in the playoffs in the 80s. That's what I'm saying. So when did the Bucks move from the, because we used to play the Bucks in the playoffs in the 80s. That's what I'm saying. So when did the Bucks move from the West to the East? Because we always used to play up in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. That's what throwing me off. Yeah.
No, man. I don't know. Maybe I
Because,
read that wrong.
I remember we used to play Buck Williams. Buck Williams used to play for the Bucks. And
Buck
Buck Williams. Yeah, Buck Williams. Trust me, I tell you, I'm an old head, man. I remember them motherfuckers with the damn
I can't
Cowboys.
even argue with you because I don't fucking know that.
Then he went to Portland. Yeah, Buck Williams. And he also had
1980, 81 season.
That's when
Prior
they
to
said
the
so.
season,
so
yeah.
does the
So that's when they came to the West. I mean to the East.
Mhm. Due to the addition of Dallas
Yeah.
Mavericks, the NBA shifted the Bucks along with the Chicago Bulls to the Eastern Conference.
But that's what I'm saying. It happened in the
Early
80s. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I say. It
early
happened in the 80s because I used to watch them play. We used to play them in the playoffs all the time, the Bucks. With Buck Williams and what's the other dude, man? Oh shit, I can't remember his name.
But see, they won in '71 when they were in the West.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah,
what I'm saying
71
is
and
I
74.
understand your question now, but it threw me off when you say the Bucks. I'm like, man, shit, I'm watching the Bucks play.
I couldn't remember the
60s
year
and the
they
80s.
changed over shit.
Yeah,
Way to go.
man, thank you for that, Pharaoh, man. Shit, I want to get that one. You say the Bucks, that shit just fucked me
Yeah.
up. Yeah, that
Yeah,
fucked me.
because that's a whole transformation right there.
Yeah. yeah. Because 80, 81, that's really I started really getting into basketball.
No, I know. Because that's
77,
when Lou Alcindor them won.
Yeah.
In the 70, like 71, 72, whatever they
Yeah.
was.
Okay. Thank you for that, Pharaoh, because goddamn, I knew I wasn't crazy.
80 what?
80, 81, when they came to the
80,
to the
81.
East. Thank you for that,
I
Pharaoh.
was still running around with no shoes. I was still running around with no shoes in Jamaica.
Shit, I was running around with no shoes in the big streets of Elster, South Carolina.
Nigga, I just came over from what? I was in North Carolina when they
There it
came
is.
over.
Thank you, Pharaoh. Nobody got that answer right. I damn sure want to get that one right. For what his trivia question of the week. Before we go, ladies and gentlemen, we always try to give you some.
Before you do that, I got a message here from one of our followers talking about y'all need to daggone get the show, man. Y'all, I've been trying to fall asleep. Y'all taking too long.
Okay, hey, Tim Dog made her talk too damn long. Trust me, I cut a bunch of shit out. Shit, trying to keep it under 2 damn hours. But hey, before we go with our final question, our final sayings tonight. Shout out to the WNBA, man. I was trying to get it on Shouter. They just celebrated 30 years, and they had the first of the first two teams that played in the first game, the Sparks and in New York Liberty. And old girl they came back from a 17-point deficit. The old girl made that shot, buzzer beater. So shout out to the WNBA celebrating their first game, and it was a great game as well. I saw the highlights. I didn't see the game. I saw the highlights.
Bro.
So
I'm telling y'all, there's some games y'all might need to step it up. Some of these games are off the meat rack. I mean,
I watched a couple of them. I watched a couple of them, man. But I just want to shout those ladies out, man, for having a great season so far.
Sure.
And the teams that are they're actually playing better defense because the scores are not so lopsided like they was earlier years past. But competition has gotten better. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we all like to give you something to think about, or something funny. Tim Dog, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? And make sure you shout out your social media as well so the people can follow you.
Hey, you can follow me on Instagram, Father's Love 99. It's about me, my son, and my grandson. I've already edited a couple of videos, and I will be putting them up there. So please be patient with a brother. But what I'm going to say today, it kind of affects me today when I was going to my uncle's viewing, and I always say, forgive your parents, forget whatever that's wrong with the relationship that you have with your parents or even your siblings. Squash that because life is too short. Today reminded me of even during tragedy, there's also greatness. I haven't seen a lot of my family members in a long time, and it was wonderful to see them under the circumstances, but it reminded me of what I missed out on. Reminded me of growing up with my cousin and doing things that we used to do, and he reminded me today and cracking on me and my brother about some things. And memories like that and situations like that, it always brings out the best in humanity. Sometimes you just need to just say, enough is enough. I'm not going to listen to it. And just for a second, just listen, be compassionate, and say, I'm sorry. If you can't say I'm sorry, keep it to yourself and just pretend like you're saying you're sorry. But never, ever have any regrets. Life is too short. We say this on our shows all the time. Enjoy your family, enjoy your kids, and enjoy life. is too short. Little things go away. Tim Dog, be more careful.
There it is. Thank you for that, Tim Dog. My main man, shout out down there in Orlando. What you got for the people before we go, my brother? Yeah, shout out. Goddamn.
Sure.
Shout out to social media so people can follow you as well, my brother.
I got you, bro. Shout out One Love, shout out Blue Sky, shout out Yahoo. Enough things are going on in the country right now. I just want y'all to realize when y'all watch our podcast, we do this because we like it, and we have our differences, but it doesn't change us coming back and doing what we have to do. This is how you act as an adult in life. You know what I mean? So all of this stuff that's going on in this country, I need for everybody under the sound of my voice, focus on your family, focus on taking care of your family and the good in your life. They want you to be stuck to the tube, looking at this and being stressed out and mad. When you get to a point where you're feeling that way, start looking at all the good God has done in your life since you got here, and I guarantee you will feel better. I'll let you go.
Thank you for that, my main man. Shout out down there in Orlando. Bro, King, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? And make sure you shout out to social media as well so the people can follow you.
Hey, what's going on, sports fans out there? Thanks for people that was following us today. Had your input, information. But with that being said, I got a little something that I wanted to share with you guys that was on my mind, which I thought was kind of funny. So, Felon 47, also known as President T-Rump, just think about this. That was the first man in history to go to war and defeat himself. Y'all think about that. Y'all think about that for a second, and with the state of the world right now, if you support somebody who can beat himself or themselves,
whoa. Rewind that shit again.
That's all I got for y'all. Enjoy y'all day, man.
Hey.
Bro, you sure this not hashed out?
Oh my God!
Between that and
that
the
was
nigga,
right on time. That was right on time.
Between that and the nigga burger segment, shit, I don't know where else to go. I never thought about it like that, but shit, I'm gonna have to use that in my video.
Hey,
of course,
that was better than your reflection pool post is one of them.
Yeah, reflection never lie. Reflection never lie. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm gonna go back to what Shada just said. Yeah, y'all might see us get a little like Tim Dog said, I heard his virgin ears, but that's just a discussion. We have these type of flare-ups every now and then, but we always come back like Voltron. Yes. Even though it's 5 on Voltron, the math professor's not here, but you always come back because we are friends, and friends can be able to talk to each other in a way that it's not. Some people might say, "Man, you might have won." No, it's just competition because
it's the culture. It's the culture.
Tim Dog don't wish no malice on me. I don't wish no malice on him. We don't wish no malice upon nobody on this podcast because, like Shada said, we're not getting paid for this. This is just something that we like to do. We like to talk about sports, and we thought it was great for us to come together and talk about sports because it's a damn shame, like Farrell just said, I could be a T-Rump and talk about sports and be having that same argument with my goddamn self.
That's right.
Shit, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Turning and looking at yourself.
Yeah. Look at my goddamn self. That's funny, man. Goddamn. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you can always find me at the Man on the Street Show on YouTube and on Facebook. Once again, I'm going to thank everybody that's been following me, everybody that's been commenting on my video, everybody that's been sharing my videos. Hey, you don't know what that means because it's let me know I'm doing the right thing by putting out the content that I'm putting out. Yes, I could talk about people that look like me, but what good did that do? Because there's an asshole up there in Washington, D.C. at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue that I could talk shit about.
Oh, turn the White House into a trailer park.
All right, that right.
It's the fact that I see people that look like me. I always want to talk about people that look like them and to make a buck. And I can't sell my soul for a couple of goddamn pennies. But you can always find me also on Creative Canvas Expression. That's my AI channel. Oh, I tell AI what I wanted to do. AI does it, and I put it up. And since I know you can't copyright AI shit, if I see other people's shit on AI, hey, I'm gonna steal that shit. I'm gonna put my logo on it, and y'all gonna think it's my shit as well. Hey, fuck y'all. Boo your goddamn self. I'm like Trump. Boo your damn self. I don't give a goddamn shit. Also catch us on Friday night at our main podcast. We call it Two Cigars in a Blunt. Ladies and gentlemen, we talk about news, politics, and entertainment. It goes down. Check us out. But make sure you stick around for the after show. That's when it goes off the goddamn rail. Everybody gets the chance to talk about what they want to talk about. And Tim Dog famously say on our after show ash out, usually go straight, you make a right turn, wait that left, re-drive that bitch right off the goddamn cliff. But make sure you come and check us out next Wednesday night at 7 o'clock for the Better Than Sex Sports podcast. Hopefully we won't be too long, Tim Dog. Got me all frustrated, and we be on the time schedule. But we are back now. But make sure you come back next Wednesday. All we do is talk about sports and sports entertainment. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
Pharaoh King, better not catch your ass at goddamn Big Nigga Burger.
Lined up with all the white people. Give me white women.
So what you ought to get? I had the nigga, and I had the homeless nigga.
Homeless nigga, huh? No mustard, no ketchup, no none, just burger.
Y'all terrible, man. Y'all terrible. Somebody gonna take that.
Oh, that shit coming back goddamn Friday. Y'all need to get y'all jokes together now, because we damn sure gonna play this shit on Friday. Go ahead, Tim Dog. What you gotta say?
I'm gonna write down some more too.
Yeah, Tim Dog for what?
How did Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant? He forgot to wrap his Whopper. Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
I bet he probably had a bigger nigga to do it. Shit, how you think? Shit.
He tried to have it his way.
Yes, right. God damn it, man.
It's the boy starter down in Orlando. You see that flag there over there, sir? And that's where we come from. Repping that.
Y'all crazy.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, y'all have a blessed night. Be careful out there. If you go out, have a designated driver, call an Uber, or walk. Don't be a goddamn Tiger Woods. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out.